They got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone and affection, I summon and dub it. Cause they got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't.
What it do, fam? You're listening to the Urban Sports Scene. I'm Wole, and it's Commanders Friday. Welcome to our Commanders versus the Miami Dolphins preview show. You know, the Commanders out there in Spain, so they living their best lives, man. Hopefully they bring something positive back. You know, in the States, they've been real negative, but hopefully over there up in Spain, they'll, bring us something positive. But, hey, before we talk about this game, we got to dive into some logistics. Hey, make sure you check out our website, which is theurbansportscene.com. That's www.urbansportscene.com. Subscribe to our podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, and other podcast platforms. Just search the Urban Sports Scene. Make sure you subscribe to the Urban Sports Scene YouTube channel. If you're in the YouTube chat, we accept super chats. Super chats help us support our show. Each super chat will be prioritized over all comments in the chat. Don't forget to tweet us at Urban Sports Scene. Hit us up on IG and TikTok at Urban Sports Scene, and also like our Urban Sports Scene Facebook page. Also join our Urban Sports Scene Facebook group. Just search Urban Sports Scene, sports bloggers, sports podcasters, and sports debates. All right, let's get into our tradition, the pregame. Here's what we have on tap. Friend of the show, the homie Paul, will join me to preview the Commanders' upcoming Spain game against the Miami Dolphins. All right, let's not waste any time. Let's introduce the homie right in. The guy, the homie, with not the mythical figure, the real one. What's going on, Paul?
What's up, Wole? What's going on with you?
What is good, my guy? What's going on, Coach? Appreciate you as always.
Coach, what up?
Man, we always have a good time. We in the chat, so obviously, I appreciate your support. So I love having you on the show. So it is. Let's dive right into it. The Commanders, they're in Spain, in Madrid, taking on the Miami Dolphins. It's the overseas game. That's what I like to call it. Both teams are 3-7 going into this game. But obviously the big news before this game was Dan Quinn taking over play calling duties as the defensive coordinator. So for you, yes, how significant is Dan Quinn's decision to assume defensive play calling duties this week, and what immediate changes should we expect in scheme, communications, and in-game adjustments?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me on again.
Yeah, bro.
Tell you like this, I was so happy that Dan decided to take over being a defensive coordinator. One, because we called Witt out last year. Let's keep it 100.
Yeah, we did.
Everybody on this show, other show you do, we called Witt out last year mid-season. Like, yo, he not it. So now for Dan to go into this season halfway through, he finally saw what we saw. Like, you know what? No disrespect to Witt. I ain't gonna put no smut on his name, but man, he's a position coach, man. Let's keep it 100.
Yeah, that's
he's
what
a position. He's a position coach. So, and I say that many times in the chat. He's a position coach who got a favor from Dan. Dan did him a solid. And I understand everybody get the opportunity. He gave him a solid. Witt didn't take advantage of it. And what happened was with Concur is like, we had these astronomical numbers the last 4 to 5 games.
Yeah.
We did the numbers. Kind of funny, we did the numbers, and next Dan on Monday say, I'm taking no responsibility. I'm not saying.
I know what you said. I know what you
what I'm saying.
I know what you said. I know what you said.
What I always tell you, they listening.
They're listening. Right. My man Paul always says they listen. I always appreciate Paul. Paul always comes out and say they listening. You know what? I keep saying it. They listening. Yeah, I mean, I feel like, to your point, Paul, I think he gave him an opportunity. And he didn't take advantage of the opportunity. That's pretty much it. He's a position coach. He came in like how we judge all rookies in other positions. Got the opportunity and didn't excel in it. And then when you're a coach, it's different, right? When you're coaching, when you're a coordinator, you kind of have to be good instantaneously. You really can't wait for growing pains. You know what I'm saying? Right. Especially the season you had last year, where you took the team goes to the NFC Championship game because everything was clicking on the offensive side of the football. And you're right. We had questions last year about the defense. Just masked by how Jaden and this offense did last season. But this offense ain't the same offense last season. For whatever reason, we can put into that. But so the defense has been exposed. So he isn't the high quality defensive coordinator that this team needs with these players out there, right? Because
Right.
everybody kind of use like they want to use personnel and whatnot. It is, I mean, that's easy to kind of go lean to, but I'll just
Right.
make this argument: this personnel don't fit him. Put it that way,
Right. It didn't
and he
fit him.
don't fit that, and he don't fit that personnel. That's the
No,
best
he,
way. That's
and he
how I would say
don't, and he didn't fit the personnel. And one of the things I think that kind of got to this point where we are now with Witt
it.
is that I think he just lacked the ability to communicate for an entire defense.
Yeah.
That's three levels. You got the secondary, linebackers, and defensive line. And
Mm-hmm.
to communicate when he get across what he wanted to achieve, I don't think he did a great job communicating. To your point last night, I give you all credit for this one. You
Mm-hmm.
said Shaq said Dale Harris said the same thing Phil did.
Yeah.
Phil had the rings though.
Yeah.
So the message come across different.
It just come across different when it comes from somebody else. You're just gonna have to take. I don't know if his message is different, like you know what I mean. But
Yeah,
I do know this though. Like it gonna seem different from a dude who's been a coordinator who won a Super Bowl. I know it does. It's gonna sound different.
right. It's gonna
It's gonna
sound
look
different.
different. I know I'm gonna look
Hmm.
at you different than a dude who's just a rookie in the game who ain't really achieved
Yeah,
what your coach achieved as a defensive coordinator.
exactly. So what I'm expecting now is like when Dan says taking over,
Mm-hmm.
I immediately was like, okay, we're gonna see a more competent defense.
Mm-hmm.
And what I mean by competent is just tackling better, just the basics.
Yeah.
Let's don't look lost. Just don't look like we're a clown show running to each other in the secondary.
Yep. There you go.
Just missing tackles. Everybody pursuing to the ball. Just doing basic competent defensive stuff. Just being solid.
Mm-hmm.
You know
So
what I'm saying? Go ahead.
do you expect that? So what do you expect when Dan's calling plays? What do you expect? You expect better tackling? Do you expect better secondary play in terms of no busted coverages? Like what do you expect?
I expect all three levels to move in unison. So I
Okay.
expect all of them to be like, hey, you see the D line knows what the linebackers are doing, the secondary know what the linebackers are doing. Everybody's on the same page. Everybody
Mm-hmm.
has the right calls. It won't be people looking at each other and say, hey, you're supposed to be here or there. I expect everybody to know what everybody else is doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I also expect, like I said, tackling before, and also expect just better in-game adjustments, better
Okay.
communication.
So you do expect. So you do. But you expect in game adjustment. You expect the adjustments to be better.
Yeah, the in-game
Okay.
adjustments. I think Dan will probably, in over his tenure, he has a better feel to me of when to change up for what's not working with the original defensive game
Got
plan.
you. Got you. Got you. So
You know, he
because he's probably seen more. That's what you're trying to
yeah,
say.
he's seen more, and he'll be like, "Uh oh, this is not working." After three drives or two
Mm-hmm.
drives, he's like, "Okay, we got to change up now."
No,
So
I agree. So because again, I think we also got to look at his track record in terms of when he is like the primary dude calling defense.
mhm.
And I know like my man DC Slim don't believe in Dan in terms of that, but I'll say this much: you look at his body of work, like the Seattle, he was good at it. Even Atlanta, if you want to really even go when they came back, that wasn't on Dan's defense because he was predominantly really calling the defense. That's more on Kyle not running the football and giving Brady. We're talking about the GOAT.
Yeah,
Brady more opportunities to kind of figure it out. But if you watch that whole game, he had Brady baffled.
yeah, they
Like
did first
they had
half
Brady,
three.
for like most first halves of some change, had him baffled to a
Yeah,
point where. So, but when Kyle didn't want to run the ball, he turned the ball over, put Brady in advantageous situations to get situated and get some momentum, and that's all she wrote. So don't get
yeah,
it twisted. Like as a defensive-minded coach, his track record shows that he's really good at calling defense. The Dallas
exactly.
Cowboys, when he first got the Dallas Cowboys was trash before he got there. He came back and made that defense 10 times, but I was surprised how much better that defense got.
And what was his principles? Like all his teams are good tackling football teams.
Yes, all great.
Seattle,
Agreed. They're solid tackles.
Dallas.
Yeah. And the argument too, you can say, oh, well, he had Dallas didn't have great secondary players
No, it
and he
didn't.
changed that around. Atlanta didn't have some great secondary players. He turned that around. Seattle had the Legion of Boom, but Browner, if you look at what Browner was after, Browner wasn't awesome. Yes, Richard Sherman was good, but that was a high draft pick. That wasn't
Mhm.
like Sherman wasn't like a well-known individual. Like obviously development played a part to get Richard Sherman to where he was at, and he became a beast. Because
Mhm.
Sherman, I believe, was a wide receiver in college and they turned
Yeah,
him around to a corner.
yeah.
And
And he
then
wasn't that fast.
and he wasn't that fast.
Right.
Earl Thomas is elite. Everybody, Earl Thomas is
Yeah.
elite, and Chancellor was a beast as well. So
Mm-hmm.
he's done well, like with individuals, like, and even like how he made Diggs better than what he was. Like, so
Exactly.
his development is good. Like, he's good in developing players. Now he's gonna be more hands on, which I
And,
think that it means a lot. It does mean a lot.
and like you said, more development players, and that's what I'm saying. With Dan,
Yeah.
we get a lot more out of our players. Name me, other than Parsons and Wagner, another superstar. I mean, a real dominant defensive player he has.
He's ever had other than anybody in Seattle, like
Yeah,
dominant.
Seattle and Dallas,
Earl Thomas was dominant. That dude was like
yeah,
that.
Earl Thomas was
Earl was
yeah.
like that. He was elite. That's a good question. I don't think anybody so he didn't really have no dominant edge rushers. Those dudes were like workmen. That's why
Right,
I agree with
exactly.
you.
Mm-hmm.
Wright was good, but Wagner was dominant as linebacker, to your point. Yeah, everybody else wasn't like dominant. I agree. I know exactly what you're saying.
Good.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you go even like, I don't even want, because everybody's gonna, the way the Legion of Boom was constructed, everybody puts them on a whole different level. I get that, because they were down, they were awesome. They
Mm-hmm.
worked as a unit. That's what made them so dope. They worked as a unit.
Right.
But if you go to Atlanta, even if you go to Atlanta, how he drafted certain people, his type of folks, and
Mm-hmm.
he had quick linebackers. So he liked fast. He used to, I mean, obviously now, like, we're looking at it now, but he liked
Right.
fast linebackers, the guys who ran to the football. To your point, Paul, like, ran
Mm-hmm.
to the football. If you really like go back and look at what he did with those teams, like, you may not, I don't care if you like him or not. Look at those teams for what it was from year one before he got there until when he got there. You'll see a big difference. You can't deny
Yeah.
that. You can
No.
not like him, but you can't deny it.
Right. And
As a play caller, as a defensive play caller.
that's his strength. And that's what
Yes.
I'm looking for. And I'm not, and like I explained to everybody else, I'm not looking for a miracle overnight.
So he said great players. DC, some go to the Atlanta team, bro. Go to that Atlanta team.
Go to the Seattle team too. I mean,
Well, not because everybody going to use Cam Chancellor and all of them. That's why I make
yeah,
it
but
easy.
that's
Like,
the Legion of Boom. Look at I'm
yeah,
talking about
I know what you're
the
saying, but I'm
front
just saying, like,
seven.
they're going to
Yeah.
use the front. I know, but people going to always isolate them. I know you're talking about they're going to isolate that and say that's the reason why it worked. I'm just saying, go to the Atlanta team. Go to that Atlanta team, and then go to that Atlanta team. That's all I'm gonna say. Go to that Atlanta team and tell me how dominant they were from position to position.
Hey, you can't put
if you want to cancel out. Yeah, but those play Averill. Those are but they were workmen though. That's what I'm saying. They weren't star players. They weren't superstar. They weren't all pro players on that D line. Like Averill was a solid, really good D end, but it wasn't like he was the best defensive end in the NFL. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like he played up like that. Their scheme played up to what they did. Believe me, I saw as a Washington fan what they did to us.
Oh yeah,
and with Griffin, like, I saw it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've seen it up close and personal.
yeah, we was up 14-0, ain't scored since.
Yeah, that defense
So
was
you know what I'm saying?
quick.
Defense
They were
they shut it
fast.
down.
They were fast defense. They move. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not. You can't, man. Look, Dan is a
Yeah,
head
but
coach for a reason, man.
But I'm saying, like, see what I'm saying, DC Slim? I'm talking about as a defensive mind. You're looking at it as the totality of the team. I'm talking about adjusting the defense. I ain't talking about coach. I'm talking about defense, bro.
Yeah.
You can make the argument of like him not a leader of the whole team. I'm not gonna argue with you there. I'm talking about him coaching that defense. But that's his bread and butter. That's what he do. Like, now if it don't work, then he gotta assess his life in terms of being in DC. But I will say this, like, Dan's shelf life, like, it typically isn't like the first 2 years, like the last, it's pretty much like the third or fourth years when they kind of figure things out. But even I wouldn't say that. The Seattle situation, he was good. He was good I'll say this much: the Legion of Boom wasn't the same when he left.
No, they was not. And players like to play for him, though. I mean, come on.
Yeah, they do. But I'm gonna be real. Like, if you want to use that argument, guarantee they weren't the same when he left.
So yeah, that's all we talk. We just talk about him as a coordinator.
Yeah, as a coordinator, not all the other stuff.
His record as a coordinator is respectable.
That's like
you know
me.
What I'm saying?
That's like me getting on like Rex Ryan and saying, like, I may not want Rex Ryan as a head coach, but I damn will take him as a
coordinator. Exactly.
Yeah, like, I'm not going. Yeah, like, I get where you may feel about him as a. I'm talking about the transition of now focusing on something that this is what you do. Like, you can get mad at how he looked as an Atlanta head coach, but this is what you actually do. Nah, man, I'm not going like.
Nah, you can't put no smut on that. You
Yeah.
can't. Man. You can't do that.
Cause yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, like, they weren't back to the pass rush. They weren't elite though. Those pass rushers weren't elite. They were good, solid pass rushers.
I
That's like,
mean,
let me use the example. Like Averill is like
Armstrong, basically.
or Brandon Graham. I'll you because you're an
Yeah.
Eagles fan. Brandon Graham. Brandon Graham's a good player. I wouldn't say he's a really
He,
solid good. He's not elite though, but he's a good. I'm a Michigan fan. He's a good player. He ain't elite though. You know what I mean? They had a bunch of like those, and then their D tackles were like role players. I ain't giving them credit. I'm being real. Like I'm putting facts. I ain't lying to you. I'm putting facts. I'm just putting facts about him as a defensive coordinator. What he
with
does as a defensive
Dan,
coordinator.
yeah, what Dan
So
does as a defensive coordinator is he take good people, turn them into above, make them play
yes,
above what they are, and he
agreed.
takes good players, great players to elite players.
Yeah, I mean,
Because how he plays, he puts them in position so they
yeah,
succeed. That's what we
yeah.
want.
Look at the. I'm gonna be like we talked about. Look at the Cowboy defense the year before compared to what the jump. One player ain't gonna make a jump like that with one player. Like, DC Slim say BS, bro. All right, find me the stats. Find me the stats of Dan as a defensive, like from a Dallas defensive coordinator from before. Look at what Dallas defense ranked the year before
And a year after.
and the year after. Then let's have that debate. Why he ain't doing that now? Because he giving that credit, he giving that work to Joe Witt. That's why. Like, that's why.
I looked at hold on, Wole. Let me clear this up. I looked at something today,
Yeah.
and I give a shout out to Logan Paulson. He kind of
Yeah.
educated me a little bit. When you're a head coach, everybody thinks he says he's involved, but your time is not spent on that
I
like
know it's
you're
not.
supposed to. It's not.
It's not.
He's doing other things. He's like he looks over everything. He may stick a word in, but he's not putting his 100% concentration on what needs to be done.
Yeah, like yeah. I'm just saying, like I've seen this dude body of work as when he's focused on defense, it's different. That's all I'm saying. You may not like him. I'm not arguing like, and if he doesn't work out, I'm gonna be the first to come in and say, yeah, man, this definitely on you. I ain't going like, but if you're telling me, yeah,
If it don't work,
if it don't work, I'm the
that's a
first to
different
come out.
story right now. If it
Yeah,
don't work, we gotta clean everybody out.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
I'm
Yeah.
first. I'm with that. I'm with that. Look, I'm gonna be the first to come out and say, yeah, man, there's issues here, buddy. I'm the first. But I ain't going, but you telling me I ain't gonna go against a man's track record as a defensive play caller. No, that's not what I'm gonna do. Not because I don't, nothing against them. You talking about, I'm saying a DC. I think you're looking at his coach in general. I'm looking at like you're looking at head coach. As a DC, the track record don't say that, my guy. I'm being real. It don't say that. It don't say that. When you for a fact, if it says he's in charge of defensive coordinator duties, not he's a defensive coach and another dude's when he's in charge of a defensive unit, total
Game
control, game plan, everything. Nah, man, ain't nothing bad about him at that. They ain't nothing bad
Hey,
about
DC
that.
Slim, he's the one standing up in the film room.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. That we haven't seen that yet. We haven't seen him do that yet. You know what I'm saying? Like from what we're gonna go from now. I'm not saying maybe he is doing it on behind the scenes. That could be happening too, right? I'm not going to deny that. But if we're gonna go off face value, like there's a DC and there's a head coach. Who is the DC? Paul, who the DC right now? Who the DC prior to Dan Quinn taking over? Who's the DC?
Oh, Joe Witt was DC. Sorry about that.
That's the face. That's who.
Yeah,
that's all we can go off of. That's all we can go off. Everything else is speculation, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. Everything else is speculation. Like you tell me who you are. Paul is your name, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna believe your name is Paul.
Exactly. You gotta go what I tell you. I told you my name Paul.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like all that other stuff is just basically saying this, that, and the other. Like, dang, that's all you was doing is speculating. But no, you know what I'm saying?
When Dan came out and said, I am taking over defensive coordinator responsibilities.
Yeah.
It's his defense now.
No, it's his defense. And now it's on him. Like it's always on you as the head coach. Don't get it twisted. But now it's really, really on you. Yeah, like now you take away, like, unless you telling me DC Slim, you think Joe Witt Jr. is better than what he's the scapegoat.
Yeah, he is.
Has been calling that. No, he hasn't. That boy, no, he hasn't. I can tell you that he hasn't. He
I
had
can
to.
tell you the type person Dan is. I think Dan gave Cliff and Witt at the time total
Again,
autonomy of what they're
too much
doing.
autonomy. Too much autonomy.
Getting too
That's
much
the
autonomy,
problem.
that's the problem right there.
That's the problem. Because
Now,
all
the
right,
point where I ain't mean to cut you off, Wole, but
go ahead. Go
before
ahead.
I get this thought, and I explained yesterday, and I was trying to explain to your other guest, is that the point where Dan started making suggestions, you can go back and check the post game post game presser, was after the Atlanta game, and I
Mhm.
forgot who asked him. They said, "What you think y'all could have done differently?" Dan, and I quote, I know he said this. He said, "We could have stunned it a little bit more."
He said that. Yeah, definitely
And
said that.
then what did they do the next
That's
week against the
facts.
Chargers?
They
They
stunned it.
stunned it.
This is a fact. That's what I'm
That's
saying.
that's the league. That's what I was like. Oh, okay. Dan is starting to put suggestions out there now. He's like,
Yeah,
okay, hold up.
that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm telling. Like DC Slim is like he make Joe Witt was calling them plays, buddy. That's what I'm telling you. No, he was calling them. They ain't even let you know in pressers, bro. Before that, yeah, like I know what y'all want ain't what it is. You may want to think that, but ain't what it is. Like that's
It
different.
is.
That ain't what it is. Like,
He called it.
hey,
Dan wasn't calling them plays, man.
man, that's what it's set. Like you want that, but ain't what it is, man. It ain't like Sean McVay. No, look, I'm saying just DC, just because you don't believe it, don't mean it's an excuse, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. Don't mean an excuse. But I love you, dude, dog. I love your energy, man. I ain't gonna hold
Yeah,
you. I
DC
love your
Slim
energy.
right.
Yeah, I
Some
love your
things.
energy. Yeah, some things you be right though. I ain't gonna hold
You
you. This
right. You
one,
ain't lying. I ain't gonna hold you
some
on that
things you
either.
be right. I am just telling you, this one ain't. I don't think this ain't it though, buddy. So going to the next one, man. Like so. All right, let's this way. Given like obviously like we have issues with giving up explosive plays and whatnot. Do you think that's corrected though with Dan in there, or do you feel like it? What do you feel like? Do you think that will be corrected? Because I'm like I'm a little bit off on that one. I don't know about that one yet.
That one I have to see, but
Yeah.
yeah, I ain't gonna fake. I ain't gonna say, yeah, he gonna correct everything. But what Dan is probably doing is and hitting the key point. If I can say this, I know Dan know it.
Yeah.
Miami likes to fool you, like fool your eyes on defense.
Yeah. Cause that's the Shanahan type of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, they like to do a lot of misdirection, a lot
Yeah.
of trickery. Not trickery like trick plays, but they may
Mm-hmm.
send a man one way, send a man another way.
Mm-hmm.
Then they're gonna go right back behind the guy that sent the first time. Both passing game and running game. So Dan is gonna have them more discipline, I think. So
Yeah.
we'll see how disciplined they are when they don't get food on. I mean, we were getting food on the same plays, y'all. Come on now.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I do think the studying is going to be different in terms of when you're
Hey,
setting up what you're talking about when you're setting up the game plan for the week. The studying
right.
to what to look for, what to know, and the good thing for Dan, if he is doing this, I mean, he's familiar with McDonald. He's familiar with Mike
Mike
McDonald,
Don, exactly.
and Mike McDonald's familiar with him. So I guess that can go either way. But still, he's familiar with him, and also it's a system that he should be very accustomed of seeing because he had it in Atlanta too, right?
Mm-hmm.
With Kyle, and that's the mastermind. You had it with the mastermind. So
Right.
now for him, like, yeah, we saw that a little bit in Green Bay, right? And we talked about, well, he ain't really, and I believe old boy is from he's from the Shanahan tree too.
Oh yeah,
Um, what's his
LaFleur,
name?
Matt LaFleur.
LaFleur is from the Shanahan tree too. But now this is you calling plays though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is you calling plays. So all I'm saying, you calling plays, you get to you get to see it, you get to adjust to it, you get the like, but in meeting rooms, you are running the meeting rooms. This is different. Like when you're the coordinator, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm to DC Slim. When you're the coordinator, you're running the rooms. You're not going to make your coordinator look small and not run the rooms. When you're
Nah,
the
you don't do that.
coordinator, they run the room. Now Dan is running the room.
Excuse
Like
me.
he is running the room. So you ain't gonna, I mean, and truth be told, I ain't gonna hold you. All you gotta do, this is what I'm saying. You gotta like, I'm gonna use Candy thing, use your clues. Like, did you see Joe Witt's interview today on social media?
Oh, no, I ain't see it either though.
That man looked depressed.
Dude, if anything, he should look relieved, but
That man looked depressed. Y'all go look. JP Philly, I believe, got it out there on it. Look at that man. Look, that man looked like he lost his gig. That man don't look like he wasn't. That man looked like he lost
no.
his gig. If you go
Well,
use your clues. Look at that man and look how he looked. That man looked like he lost the world. He lost the world.
I know I didn't watch it because after he got demoted, I was like, all right, I'm not gonna wait. I gotta do other things.
Yeah, of course, of course.
So I was like, because I always watch everything. So I was
Yeah,
like, I can imagine how his look. His look was like, I lost my only opportunity right now.
That's what it looked like.
I
That's what it
bet
looked
he
like.
looked dejected.
He
Like
looked so dejected.
he's like,
They
I
asked
messed
him,
this up.
"How you feel like?" In this, basically, they asked him like, "How do you feel like losing your gig?" Yeah, he looked that, bro. I will send that to y'all. That man looked disheveled,
Yeah,
dog.
send that. I'll look it up and send.
Yeah,
I know he looked dejected,
he
man.
looked dejected. No, he had he always got Commanders gear on.
He ain't had that gear on.
Nope,
Oh,
all gray.
they put him. Oh man,
He always rocking Commanders gear.
they gave him the egg avatar joint for real. Like
He got
he's
all
like,
gray, bro.
oh my
He's
god.
still getting paid. Like I'm saying, he's still getting paid though. You're right. He shouldn't be that depressed, but yeah, he got all gray, bro. Did I go look at it? No hat. Look, he not. Ain't don't he always wear
Oh
commander? Don't he always wear Commanders gear though?
yeah, he would have had the hoodie.
And everything, right?
They got him in.
I
Oh, great. They put him in great.
I'm about to let me actually I'm about to find that joint and send it to y'all because I'm serious. That joint is like he does you can see it like he looked like he lost his gig. He looked depressed. I felt bad.
No,
I
Wole, it's
literally
worse, man. It's worse. You told me like it's like a soft firing. Nah, they ain't soft. They strip you of the gear. You can't.
I ain't say something to gear. I feel like he don't want to wear the gear. I ain't say they stripping. I feel
Wole, they the equipment guy. He tried to go to the equipment room. This key card didn't work, man. I'm telling you, though.
I felt like he was depressed.
Nah,
He's like, F this team, man. F this team. He took my gig, F Dan Quinn. That's why I'm like, I know he ain't gonna be, I know he ain't gonna be back next year, dog.
that key card ain't work for the equipment room.
Hey, I know he ain't gonna be. I'm telling you, I know that man ain't coming back. That man looked defeated. That's a defeated looking man, bro.
He couldn't even get the joint like this,
Bro, I'm telling you. Look, I'm about to. I don't even want to put this. I'm about to share. Look, y'all don't get me to share my screen. I'm gonna share my screen. Look, I'm
oh my
about
god,
to. I'm about to literally share my screen. This yard is hilarious, dog.
he got the all great,
bro. Like it is not. I retweeted this thing too. I know I retweeted it. Let me search it on my.
Man, what was I doing to miss that?
Bro, this dude, I'm serious. This man look at like depressed, bro, like so depressed. I was like, oh man, they did that to Joe. Look at Joe with. All right, hold on. Like they really got. I'm gonna find this joint.
Come on, man, that's crazy.
I'm gonna find this. I know I'm gonna find this joint.
They put him in the all grade and told him to go back upstairs.
This man was rocking an all grade joint, dude.
He on punishment for real.
Yeah, they got like I know he was depressed, man. Like I was like, I saw it and I signed it. I saw it and I was like, yeah, this dude, like he hella depressed, dog. I'm looking at JP family. He probably got it somewhere. He in Spain looking like that. Like, damn, bro, they got you like that in Spain. They had you looking like that in Spain, my G.
I wonder if they got him in the booth with the other assistants, man.
He gonna be in the booth. I heard he in the booth.
I'm talking about he in the booth with everybody else, where they got him like in a separate booth. Yeah.
I don't see that.
Cause he said he in the booth. He ain't say who with who though.
Yeah,
I'm being petty, but I'm just saying. I'm being petty, man. But
that's okay, man. You could be petty, bro. It's a petty episode, bro.
Yeah, this is the petty episode.
This is a petty episode, dog. I gotta find this. Come on, man. Where is this your guy? I had this thing. Here you go. Got it. I'm gonna share the screen.
All right,
I'm gonna share it. Hey, y'all, I'm about to share this. Y'all getting real me right now. I'm being real ignorant. Y'all gonna get real me. Let's see. We going hey man, we gonna do this. Share the screen.
Yeah. This the episode we ain't gotta worry about nobody being PC so they won't lose their press credentials.
yeah, definitely. Say it again. Exactly. This is the episode.
This is a non-PC episode, baby. Hey, we ain't gotta worry about losing our press credentials.
I don't care. I told you I don't be caring anymore.
Yeah, you don't care.
I know me. I was like, I don't care no more. Here you go. Share the screen. All right. I don't know if I can hear. Y'all can hear it. I don't know if you can hear it.
Oh, damn, Joe, he got the
You see it?
Yeah.
Just nothing more than that.
No, I've been in this business long enough, and at the end of the day, it's about winning.
Did y'all hear it?
Producing, and
I can hear.
We had to do that this year, and so it wasn't necessarily anything that I was necessarily shocked by. We're here to win. So no different than if you move a player in and out. Sometimes that happens in coaching. So
is it hard to accept though going to a different role like that at this point in the year?
It doesn't matter if it's hard or not. It's the reality of what it is. The performance was not where it needed to be, and we're not winning. So it doesn't matter if it's hard or not. It is what it is.
Joe, where do you think things started to really go wrong?
There's a myriad of things, but I'm not going to get here and talk about that right now. The main thing is that we need to put a system together that we can win, and we can win this game right now, and then we'll worry about everything else moving forward.
Ah,
Yeah, poor. Yeah, stop trying. Poor. Yeah, let me put us back in yeah.
yeah,
So yeah, poor. Yeah, bro, was hurt. I
he's
know,
hurt.
Bryce. That man hurt. You think I was
He's
playing
hurt.
out here? That man hurt, bro.
And to
That
get
man hurt.
and to get asked the first question, the same guy who questioned why you know how long it took you to get a DC job is the first question you get when you let go.
DC, that ain't a man who getting paid. That man feelings hurt. That ain't about
He
that
hurt,
man was
Joe.
getting paid. That man been good just getting paid. That man hurt, bro. That man hurt.
You hear what he said? He
Yeah.
said we got to think of a new system. I'm like, ho, new system. Am I wrong when he said that?
I say, yeah, I'm saying, look, quiet, Paul, Todd, quiet as kept. You brought up a good point, Wole, during one of your rants. Once Harris wasn't available, DQ went with a guy that wasn't even his top assistant. That was a big gamble. Yeah, once Al Harris
Good
wasn't available, yeah, I'm saying he went
point,
with.
Taj.
Yeah, I'm serious, bro. Like this is, yeah, I know, Bryce. I'm serious. Just watch it. Like, don't even judge. If you just watch that, you gonna say what? Just watch without even knowing the backstory.
Man, he be like, dude's depressed. He lost.
Dog, he always rock. He rocking all gray, bro. He
That's what I'm
always
saying.
rocking. He always rocking the Commander's gear,
He had the black Commanders gear on that.
bro.
You know, he came in
had
all
the
black.
tough stuff. He's at the tough stuff. Now he don't rock nothing. Yeah, he was talking about becoming a head. Folks was talking about. I know that's the sad thing.
Who said that?
He got an interview like last year after the season.
For who?
I want to say the Jets. I want to say the Jets.
All right,
Interview.
y'all.
I don't think it was a serious interview. I ain't gonna lie, I don't think it was serious. But he got
Don't tell me, was it a token interview?
I kind of think it was a token interview.
All right.
I kind of think it was a token interview.
Let me rephrase that quota interview, whatever.
Nah, you can say token. I don't care. Like I feel like it was a token. Yeah, he said it himself. Yeah, right. He wanted to be a head coach though. He wants to be a head coach. Yeah, one day. But I think he had an interview though. But I felt like he was on a list. I thought he got interviewed by somebody.
So if you've been a position coach for 12 years, I'm gonna tell you right now, after 6 and you ain't getting no interviews after that, be a defensive coordinator.
Yeah, you gotta be one of them. You gotta be one of them. But I'm serious. Like that was sad, man. I don't know what y'all, but that was sad. Like I don't care where you are within your whatever, how you feel about whatever, but that is a broken man. I ain't gonna lie. When I saw that, I was like, I feel bad for Joe Witt. Like, you know me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I felt bad for that dude. I was like, damn, that's tough, bro.
You know what'd been better, man? I don't mean say this. They should just let him go, you know. Because the comeback and do it. Yeah, just let him go. Because the comeback and got an interview, then take him on the trip. I'm like, oh man, I gotta.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think they should let him go.
They should just let him go, you know.
Because now they're gonna ask him these questions, and it and for him, don't look better.
Yeah.
Like, don't look better, because then you look a certain way. Like you will look a certain way.
They shouldn't let him interview, man. For real. Because what happened? The defense looked good against Miami, and all of a sudden.
Oh, you mean that he shouldn't talk to the press?
He shouldn't talk to the press at all.
No, he's talking to the press. I ain't gonna lie to you. He
for real. He should not be talking to the press, man. The PR person, commanders, y'all should not let him talk after you get demoted, man.
For real. Nah, for real. He shouldn't be talking. Because he's not even a coordinator, so now he shouldn't be talking to the press. There's no need to talk to the press.
There's no need to talk to him.
Yeah, you're right. You really shouldn't.
That was I put that on them for letting that guy they put a microphone in his face after he got demoted.
No,
he's a better man than me though, for real.
Yeah.
Because I'd have told him, I'd have lashed out on everybody.
I know, because he wanted to. You could tell he wanted to. DC Slim, yeah, my man said, if we lose the next 3 games, do you fire Cliche Dan? Nah, I think you got the next 3 games. Who the next 3 games?
Dolphins, Broncos, and Giants or Vikings, if I'm not mistaken.
You got to fire him at the end of the year. Like, I feel like, I ain't gonna lie. He got end of the year fire. He ain't an end of season fire. I will say this, though. If he finished, I think, who said 3 and 4? George said that before. If they go
George,
like 3 and 14, yeah, you fire. I think you should. I think the consideration fire him is quite high.
Like I said, if it go nuclear, you got to clear everybody out.
Yeah, if it go nuclear, but I think it's got to be a situation. It's got to be a bad situation. Hey, I always appreciate you, DC Slim. Thanks for the super chat.
No doubt.
He said, Todd says he looked like Marcus on Boomerang after Rodman Givens put him. Yeah, bro, I'm serious.
That's true.
He did though. He did though, man. I'm telling you, Joe had a chance to be in charge and and the register came up short during his one time in charge. That's how his face looked. I'm serious, man.
Hey,
It
man.
did, man. Yo, they gonna use injuries and say if we had certain people healthy. That 5-12 would have been like 8-8, 8-9, or 9-8 or something. I'm telling you, they would say,
Yeah.
I'm giving you the spill, bro. Like 3-14, though, that's hard to kind of like. I'm just keeping the bean with you, bro. That's all I'm telling you.
That 3-14 is straight.
It
Everybody
don't look,
gone.
there's some optics that don't look good. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, you could be like what he talking about. You could be like, let's say you 13 for 28 from the field, right? In basketball, right? That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. But you missed three. You say you missed 3 shots, like subtracted 3 more, and you say you went 10 for 28. It looked worse.
That
It's
look
horrible.
worse. Yeah,
But
it's
really,
horrible.
you just missed 3 more shots. But you know what I'm saying? But you missed only 3 more.
Yeah.
But you missed those 3 shots. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the optics. That's all I'm telling you. It's the optics.
Yeah, you shot 28 times, scored 28 points. You 10 for 28 on our side.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
terrible.
Say you 13 for 28, you're a little bit below 50%. It looked different. You know what
You
I'm
look,
saying?
yeah, it look totally different.
It looked different. It ain't 50, but it looked different. You dig what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. Yeah, they will have to lose out for them to. I agree. They're gonna have to lose out. That's all I'm saying.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. I mean, DC Slim, you probably would want knowing you probably need them. You probably want him to lose out though. I know you want him out of here.
Hey, strange things happen, boy.
That ain't true. You ain't lying. We can't totally forget that they went to the NFC Championship game last year. That's my point. I agree with you, Taj. We have lost 4 games, 20. I mean, that's what Joe is. So, all right, DC Slim, my answer to you though. My answer to you, since you're going one way, say they defense look way better. It look better, and they're not giving up that many points. They stop and they're competitive, and they go 7. That's how they win. They go 6-11. Do you fire them? The defense is way better now. Do you fire them? And they still go 6-11. Do you fire them? If you can go one way, if you can go that way, let me go the other way then. Now I'm not saying win a game.
You can't fire them, man, because it's on the uptick.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point. My point, if the defense looks better, why do you expect it? No, I'm not expect. I'm asking you if it because you're expecting to go left. I'm giving you a different route. I'm going up the opposite way. If the defense looks better, do you fire him? Because you said your thing is it's going to look, it's still going to be the same. That's your thing. Okay, that's fine. If it doesn't look, if my thing to change, because I believe the change is better, if they look better, do you fire him? Because your assumption is that Dan Quinn ain't going to change with Dan Quinn as the DC. My assumption is it's going to change with Dan Quinn as the DC. So if it does look better with him as a DC, do you fire him? That's a fair question. That's all. Because that's what we disagree at. That's where we disagree at. Because as a DC, I'm not even talking about what Cliff's going to do. I'm talking about as a DC. Not even what Cliff's going to do. I'm talking about the DC. Because Cliff's in charge of the offense. Dan Quinn don't got nothing to do with the offense.
Nah, he don't need.
Yeah, so he has nothing to do with the offense.
Nah, he just asked Cliff, give me a 4th down play we can work and just make that decision.
I mean, truth be told, I think he needs to be more involved with the offense in terms of saying when to run and like on certain downs, I want you to run, stop throwing the ball. Like I would tell, like on certain downs, I think he should have control of doing that, but I don't think he has control of doing that.
That's another point. Since Dan is on the defensive side, he's the head coach and defensive coordinator now. Do you think? I know it's just not on the thing, but do you think he might have a little more influence until Cliff say, look, Cliff, this is what I'm working with. I might need you to do this a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like he needs that to cover up his defense. You see what I'm saying? To cover up his defense. He might
so they can like work together for real.
For work together for real. Like, yo, I need you to run a little bit more.
Like you might need to trying to play a complete football game.
Together. Yeah.
I mean, it's possible. I mean, I think it can go either way. I think it can go that Cliff has more responsibility. He don't feel like now like Dan ain't on because Dan won't have time for him.
Nah, damn, be like, look, my defense is not built for, we stop.
Yeah, he could say that though. He could I mean, he could do that though. Definitely could do that. I could definitely see that though.
Yeah,
be like, we needed you to do this. My defense can't be on the field. I mean, there's more. You know what? That's a good point. That's a good point, Paul. Because now you're more invested. When you're more invested, like you're gonna be like, my defense can't be on the field that long. Like, we need you. I need you to hold the ball a bit longer. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That could be a thing.
So, him being defensive coordinator might affect the offense also because, he's going to say, hey, look, I don't need no big, we just got out the field. I don't need no big 75-yard bomb. And we gotta go right back out there again. Small
That
stuff like that might change change the game
no,
plan a little bit.
that's actually a good point, actually, my guy. That's a good point. I
Right.
didn't think about it that way. I just thought the Clippers had more autonomy to do whatever you wanted, which I thought
Nah,
was scary too.
it might not, because I know me as a coach, if I'm a defense, hey, look, offense, y'all need to chill out.
Yeah.
In basketball, like, hey, slow the pace down a little bit, man.
True. If my defense ain't good. No, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Slow the pace down a little bit.
No. That's a fact. I do. Me and my brother, when we coach, we the same way. We be like, all right, no. They scoring. No. Slow down. They stop them
Yeah.
scoring.
Yeah,
It's gonna help our defense. We gotta get our defense to kind of to sink in.
yeah.
I know we try and score, but we can try to hold them down a little bit. No, I
Yeah.
agree. Let's
You
get
know
more
what I'm
set.
saying?
No, that's a good point. That's a very good point, actually.
Yeah.
Todd said, "Let be real. Let's be real. If I'm DQ, I could say I lost my number one receiver, my starting quarterback, and I had to take over for an incompetent DC. Give you one off season and a blank check to fix it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like there is an argument.
Yeah.
There is an argument to like save his gig. Like if he is in trouble, there is an argument. I don't think he's in trouble, but if there is an argument, it won't. No, that's what I'm saying. You keep saying it won't. That's what I'm saying. That's your belief. I'm just telling you. You ain't look. DC Slim, go my route. All right, I go your route. I went your route. All right, I've done your route. Go my route. If the defense turns out looking better, do you fire him? Like go my route. I've always go your route. Like I always entertain. Like I always go my route. Don't stop at my route. Go my route. Like you always, you know what I'm saying? Go my route.
He don't want him back, man. He ain't got no other route.
I know, but he got at least go my route. I go his route all the time. Like go my route and then answer that question. Like don't just stop and say it ain't gonna get better. I'm saying if it gets better. Like you know what I'm saying? Like go my route. That's it. Bryce. He says it's a bold move by Quinn though. If the defense doesn't improve, that's going to change the fan base view of DQ. I agree. That's what I'm saying. It is a bold move.
Yeah, that's the risk he's taking. That's the risk he's taking. That's what we saying. If it don't improve, he out of here. I mean,
he could be out of here. Like he could be definitely out of here. Yeah.
Why keep him?
Yeah, I agree.
Why keep?
No, you ain't gonna hear me. I ain't gonna make that up. I agree with that. That's what I'm saying. This, like, truth be told, if he didn't care, he can just keep Joe Witt out there and he could be a scapegoat for the whole year.
Yeah, he can hide behind Joe Witt. You know what? I just thought about that. I give Dan credit. You know what? Dan said Dan could have hid. You could hide. I could have hid behind Joe Witt the rest of the year. Let him take the fall.
Yeah.
Nah. You know what? He bet on himself. Basically, he said, "You know what? I'm gonna take over the defense."
Yeah, I'm serious. It's easy, like to say, "No, what we can like this season's lost. Why do we have to do whatever?
Hey,
why do we have to worry about winning games? James hurt. So and so is hurt. I'll have Joe Witt call plays, and then when the season's over, we get a better draft pick, and he's gone.
He's gone, exactly. No, Dan said no. Let me let him go now. Let me go ahead and take and relieve him his duties. You know what I'm saying? And I bet on myself. I'm gonna take over. So basically, he's telling everybody, and he's telling us and everybody in the chat and all the fans. He's saying, "Look, bank, count on me. It's on me now.
That's on me. Yeah, he's taking responsibility, total responsibility.
It's on me. 4 games late, but
not a little late though.
Real late, but
it's late to me though. But still, it's late to me. Real late. It's late to me, but
I'll tell you, I ain't gonna lie. I'd have made the change out the Falcon game, but that's just me.
I would have made the change after the Cowboys game for real. That's me though. That game was that game was trifling. The Falcons game was trifling too. But the Cowboys game was like that was like a high school football team. On Instagram, HTTC official TV said, "What's up? What's going on, my guy?
What's up?"
Cliff has too much autonomy. He said Cliff has too much autonomy, coach. Yeah, I think so. I agree. I think he does have too much.
He does. But he won't now though. I'm gonna tell you, like I said before, I don't think he's gonna call it, but Dan's gonna say, "Hey, I need this defense to get more rest. I need to get them at their full potential."
My guy won't. I told you what you talking about. I told you made adjustments in Atlanta in Seattle. Like I've told y'all this already. I told you. Look, man, you ain't going. Look, if you going just not going. Look, man, I'm just gonna say this. You're not going to go on my side to like answer that question. I know you want to agree with me, but you won't answer that question. So it's all.
You know what? Put that question on the table and then wait till I got to the Denver game. Man. Let's see what happens.
What about
what kind of coordinator Quinn going to be? I want to see.
Yeah, because this game won't even. Yeah, because I don't.
This game is more familiar with.
Yeah.
Now I would say it'd be more of a challenge if Tyreek Q was out there. Then I'm like, all right, well,
Well, I think it's a challenge because who they are, what they've been though. You know what I'm
well,
saying? Like they haven't been good. So anything would be better than what they are.
but good thing about the thing about the Dolphins is that
All right.
more. Go
Like
ahead, sorry.
no, because this is what I'm saying. All right, because George brought this up, and it's a great point.
Uh,
Dog, even against teams that turn the ball over a lot, we ain't getting turnovers off of them.
no, we're not.
So like if we get like a game with 3-4 turnovers, I'm be like, dang, that's an improvement. We
Yeah,
haven't really been taking advantage of bad offense. The Raiders we took advantage of, I guess, but like they were just overall bad. Like we get a chance to
yeah.
take advantage of like, don't get me wrong, I agree with you. One game don't make a trend. I agree with you. But it is on the right side. Like if they give you 2 games in a row, good solid defense, I'm cool with that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll
Right.
be like, yeah, it's because I ain't seen no 2 weeks of solid defense on this team, period.
No, this was like scrimmages last 2 weeks, man.
Yeah, seriously.
On
And
the
don't
real.
act like, and this team just beat Buffalo. What we talking about? Ain't like the
Now
other team.
I gotta tell you about that because I watched the film at Buffalo preparing
Yeah,
for this.
yeah.
All right. Buffalo was moving the football, but they just turned the ball over like 3 times. They look, Josh Allen threw an interception in the end zone right to the
Yeah.
guy.
But how
So
they
the
offense
game,
look?
the
I don't care
score,
about how they
huh?
offense look. I don't care about the defense. I don't care about Miami defense. How they offense look.
The offense scored off the defense turnovers.
All right.
But they
Did they
started
move the
running the
football?
football. They started running the football, and my man, the fast running back,
Yeah, Achin.
Achin was like, they gave him a couple of tosses. Then after a while, after Buffalo kept turning the ball over, the defense kept coming out there. After a
Mm-hmm.
while, he just started, it's like a water dam break. He broke the big ones after a while. Tua, when the Bills rushed him,
Yeah.
pressed him out, he threw 2 interceptions, bad ones. He just threw it
Yeah.
up for grabs.
I
And
agree with
that's
you.
and I
I agree with
think
you.
we can do if we can at least get some type of pass rush, Tua would give us a
Yeah.
turnover
Yeah,
or
that's the
two.
thing. But again, that's my point. When did
But
we
yeah,
start? When did we get in pass rush? When did we start doing that?
yeah, but against Miami, we just gotta look for
That's
the
it.
the misdirection, the quick slants over the middle, and what they do is what we
Mhm.
kind of lack right now. They're gonna throw quick slants, quick short game.
Yeah. Which I
You know,
agree with you. No. You're doing all your assessments are all great, Paul. I'm saying this is my point. If they take away all that, that's an improvement. That's
yeah,
what I'm saying.
yeah, I see what you're saying.
That's
Yeah,
what
you're
I'm
right.
saying. I ain't
Yeah,
saying that we can't. I'm saying you do all that. It's an improvement because we ain't taking stuff away from people like the same stuff beat us. Mike McDaniel's gonna do the same stuff that everybody else does. We know that.
uh-huh.
We know that.
Yeah, we know that.
So if
He
that
put-
is changed, then we know what happened. That's what I'm saying. Like
yeah.
if they bring in pressure on two, all right, for instance, what you just said is totally right. I would make the all right. If you pressure Jared Goff, is Jared Goff the same quarterback?
No, he's not.
He's not good when he get him off his spot. Did we try to bring any pressure really to Jared Goff against on
Mm, nah, we ain't need.
exactly.
We wasn't being imaginative to get pressure on him.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So I just think that if you see that, that's an improvement. If they
Yeah,
force Tua to get turnovers, that's an improvement because now they're playing a certain style. They're not playing passive. They've been playing passive with. That's
yeah,
how I look at it. Witt can talk about we blitz more on first and second than anybody, but first and second
right.
down is not winning. That's not winning downs to put pressure
No,
on.
it's not.
Third, you want to get off the field on third down.
That's what I
So
want. And
yeah.
when you said that comment, I was like, okay, what's the point of saying that?
Yeah, I didn't get that comment. Like we were up there on first and second down and blitz, and I was like, and
And it's 3rd and 5, and you playing 10 yards out.
yeah, what is that? Like
What
I don't understand.
no? So I'm like,
Yeah,
dude,
I don't
come on, man. You
understand.
lost me with that, man.
Yeah, he lost me big time with that statement. Todd says, I will be honest, I need Lulu to be who he was last year. That's who needs to step up under DQ now calling the plays. If he can't step up, we need to reevaluate him. Yeah, he needs to be yeah, I
Man,
agree with
Lou
that.
was not the greatest tackler in the world.
Yeah. He is a good tackler when he just
When he going down,
yeah, man, when he aggressive, man. You ain't making him, you gotta make him like a wild, you gotta cut him loose a certain way. You
he's a
can't
weak
let
side linebacker, man. He need to
yeah,
be. He got to play in space. You can't have him in the box phone booth
yeah.
like that.
I
He not
I
strong
agree.
enough.
I agree. I totally agree. Todd's Mikey will need to step up now too because he's now the number one corner. I know I'm excited that now they're forced to put Mikey on the outside. they
Here's
were
the good thing about Here's the good thing about it. We got our corners kind of got the same. Miami doesn't have big receivers like that.
yeah, that's true.
Now they're
And Mikey,
fast.
they fast, but still, like I was
Yo,
happy that Mikey gets to finally get to be they forced to it now. They like I'm
Yeah,
no not
yep.
sorry, Trey. I mean, I didn't want Trey Amos to be hurt, but
No,
like with Trey going down, I'm like,
yeah,
here,
Mikey back.
Mikey outside. You damn well ain't gonna put Noah outside before Mikey. I know that.
No,
So I want, yeah, now I don't want to see, I want to hear that crap.
no,
I want
it's
to
gonna
see,
be Mikey and JJ on the outside
yeah.
and
So
Noah on the inside.
I want to see it. I feel like now we gonna see Mikey. We gonna see the Mikey we saw last year.
And I also think that like I said just last night, I think Tyler Owens is gonna be used more like Cam Chancellor. He's like a faster Cam Chancellor to me. He's big.
He got covered better, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, he got covered. Cam couldn't cover either.
Cam was a better cover than that. What he's doing. I'm sorry. Cam wasn't horrible at covering. He wasn't great, but he wasn't horrible. Like he wasn't great. Like, and plus you had Earl Thomas to have your back too. It makes it life easier. But but Cam could cover. Yeah.
Well,
I'm just saying, like, he gonna need to cover better. I like his speed. He gonna need to cover better. Like, that's all I'm saying.
What I'm saying is we just need athletes on the field. Bro.
I know we do, but you gotta actually not just have be an athlete, but you gotta be a good athlete. Like good.
Yeah, you gotta recognize what's going on.
Man. Like that's the case. We could have had Percy Butler out there, bro. Like he's a great athlete.
But still, maybe. But here's the thing, like you said last night, maybe somebody believe in you.
That's true. I agree.
Maybe Dan will give them that, a little more talking to like, hey, look,
he should be a better player. Like what I saw him in camp that last year. I liked him. I just thought I just have been disappointed with him up late because you gotta take advantage of your situations. You know what I'm saying? They're not people won't try to find a reason for you not to play. You know what I'm saying? So when you get the opportunity, you got to excel when you get the opportunity. If you haven't done it yet before at a high level, you know what I'm saying? They have more leeway for you if you show them that you've done it in like a big games or whatever. But if you don't, like it's like for instance, it's like Defoe, right?
Yeah.
When Defoe got the opportunity in that Jacksonville game, the first game of the year, and he balled out, then it was like, all right, it justified like having him out there. And then all of a sudden, when he struggled, you still wanted to have him out there because you remember what he did.
Back in Jacksonville game.
Jacksonville game, and even the Eagles game, right? Then we won that game. Like you remember that game. So when he started to struggle, you kind of were like, nah, Defoe he still got it in him to be vicious. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
More leeway. So I just want, just like with Jordan McGee, you don't think I was disgusted when he got beat bad against.
But that was against elite. That was against elite.
I agree. No. I'm always on the side of saying like he shouldn't be guarding him, just like we talked about Bobby. He shouldn't be checking him. Again, it goes back on DC and stuff, but still. But like I need them to, when they get them opportunities, I need them. We need these young dudes to just for us to feel justified, and people can't give us tape on why they should be on the field. They need to give us more reason to be like, yo, they were dominating that game.
They need flashes. They need to show some flashes.
Like it was some flashes, force a fumble, some turnover. You know what I mean? Something like that.
They need to do what Quan Martin did last year.
There you go. Perfect example.
Quan did the same thing. That's what we're looking for.
Perfect example. That's a perfect example.
Here's my question. Oh, sorry. Go to the chat.
No. Okay, you good. If Wilder and Louisville starts, you will see nothing different. They're going to start. I mean, they're going to start.
They're going to start. Now, how many snaps they get?
That's what I'm saying. The rotation.
That's the rotation.
That's what you got to worry about. All right. Well, all right. What if they all look good though? DC Slim. What if they look good? That's where we at now. What if they look good, my guy? All right, go ahead, Paul. Give me your.
My thing was that.
I love DC.
DC, he got me cracking up.
He got me cracking up, dog. He said Louisville trash. Look.
Nah, but for the game, like getting back to the game for Sunday, it's like, like we say, a different voice, man. On defense is going to be, you have somebody that believe in you, and you're just hearing the same. You're hearing the same verbiage, but from a different voice. It might register different.
I agree.
And these young guys like Jordan McGee, I want to see Kano out there a lot more. How you pronounce his name?
Cajo. Oh yeah, Cajo. I think you're supposed to say K. Madrano.
Cajo. That's the name, Cajo.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I think it's Cajo.
Yeah. I mean, disrespect your name, but yeah, Cajo. You need him on there a lot more. You just need people who can play. And like you said, Percy Butler might be better on the Dan. We said a couple of weeks ago, now that Dan's taking over, we got to reevaluate everybody else. Because we don't know if it was bad coaching. And it's bad coaching. Let me take my stand. It's bad coaching. You know why? How do we get... Now, last year, we had our secondaries. The corners was trash except for Mikey, right?
Yeah, and we better, and we got better.
But we had better potential players,
Yeah,
and they look the same as St. Juice and Davis did last year.
yeah, that's true.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I agree. That's what I'm saying. I think it's going
And
to be.
people regress from last year.
Yeah, I agree with you.
That's coaching.
That is coaching. I agree with you. That's what I'm saying. Now, but see, now you hands on. You like, man, ain't nothing like when you and they're going back to their normal routes, their normal position. Like Joe Witt is back to his normal position of what he was prior,
Right.
like in Dallas. So it's like, I'll say this. I know this much. The only issue I had with Dan Quinn in Dallas, I was like, they couldn't stop a nosebleed on the run. Like they couldn't stop nobody on the run.
They couldn't stop the run.
That I will give you. But against the pass, their pass defense was all right. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah,
Their pass defense was good though. So
they got to get stopped up with the run.
Yeah, they couldn't stop the run. That's where I'm hoping. Like that's where I'm looking for change. When I'm going to look at this Miami game, we can, if they shutting down the pass, like not shutting down, but they limit the pass, explosive plays, and are around the football and getting out in third downs. I'm good.
Right.
Like I'm good, bro. Like I'm good. I'm like, all right, this is already better. It's already better.
Right. And if it's a brotherhood, like you say, as a players, you got to say, okay, look, we got this guy demoted for whatever reason.
Yeah,
we didn't trust him. And you're not going to say that publicly, but you're going subconsciously. You can be like, man, I don't. You know what I'm saying? You know how it is.
Yeah,
you can tell when you don't have faith in
trash.
somebody.
Somebody trash.
Yeah, you don't have faith in them. But now, as a player, it's on you now. It's on you and Dan. Y'all just switched up.
Yeah,
the spotlight on you now.
It's on you. That's what
because if you mess up with Dan, they're gonna say, yeah, Dan's not a good coordinator. But what's the common denominator with Dan and Witt? They had the same players.
Yeah,
the players are the common denominator also. So everybody has a piece in this.
That's true.
I just expect the defense to step up, honestly.
Yeah, I think players should, like, I know you're saying, like, you feel like players are going to step up because now folks going to look at you if they don't play well. They ain't going to look at Dan like that.
Yeah, they ain't going to look at Dan. They're going to look at you
first. They're going to look at you first.
Right. Because he's well respected.
Yep. There you go. Because they're going to look at you and say, like, all right, they're right. It is the talent. It's the personnel.
Right.
And nobody wants to be that.
And then after they say that, then you're not going to be playing for the team next year. Because, like, he's not doing what he's supposed to do. And they're going to get somebody to replace you. So
that is a fact. Coach said, who does Washington have that's a pass rusher? Jacob Martin. Yep, looks like it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
I won't even lie to you. Seems like it's Jacob Martin. Luvu, it should have been Luvu, but it is what it is.
You can create pressure with safety and corner blitzes.
What's false hope? Look, man, look. Hey, look, man, look. I'm gonna need you to at least just acknowledge acknowledge me in terms of saying if it does look good. Like, bro, I'm like the most non-hopeful person ever. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, I'm the not. Look, man, I'm the non-hopeful person right here.
Yeah, like I'm real non-hopeful for real, but like I'm being real. Like I'm actually being genuine. I just don't, and I'm very consistent. I just think Joe Witt is totally bad at his job. I'm sorry at that job. I think he's probably a solid defense DB coach. I just don't think he was ready. Like Paul said it, I don't think he was ready to be a defensive coordinator.
He never was. He wasn't qualified.
Yeah, that's it. I think highly of Dan Quinn as a defensive coordinator. I do.
If you can make Lattimore look like St. Juice, or you can have Trey Amos at times look like Mike Davis at times, people looking lost. Mikey can't cover no more. Mikey getting beat.
Mikey's the same dude that Bill Belichick said he was like one of the best players in the draft.
Exactly.
Was it Bill Belichick? Sorry, Nick Saban or Bill Belichick?
Nick Saban said it. Saban said it.
Yeah. No, we're not doing that, bro. Like, no. He played against Mikey. Like, he coached against Mikey, excuse me.
Damn.
Like, no, man. Like, no. Like,
and the thing is, your strength was where the regression was at the most.
Yeah. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm with you. I agree. We'll see how the rest of the season goes, but I'd rather offer the DC a job to Steve Belichick in the offseason. Why does everybody keep mentioning Steve Belichick?
Steve Belichick.
Is he at North Carolina?
Yeah, he in North Carolina.
He with his dad?
Yeah.
Everybody keeps mentioning that name.
No, I don't. Look, I have a philosophy now. I want old heads to be defensive coaches.
Yeah, I know. I like old heads as defensive coordinators.
Because think of all the good defensive coordinators, they're old heads in this league. They've seen everything.
Yeah. So Dan can't start the same players in the defense. He can't be completely different. He got to be completely different. What if he starts? Like what if he has a great rotation where everybody plays though? Would that make you feel better? I'm saying what happened? The rotation's different because it's not about starting though. I ain't gonna hold you. It's not really
It's
about
them
starting.
snap counts, man.
It's about snaps. It ain't about starting for real. I wouldn't be fixated on who's starting. I'd be fixated on who has the most snaps.
Yep.
Shout
out to Candy for pointing that out to me.
Yeah,
Look at the snap counts.
No, she right. She was right about that. Both Frankie and Bobby are old and slow. Ancient and Waddle will burn those. See, why you got curse? We was good. See, that's what I could tell. Look, I mean, you can curse on this show. I'm trying not to curse as much. Look, man, look. Stop bringing that Eagles heat. I know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I know what you're doing. See, when you curse like that, you bring Eagles heat. Oh, I didn't even see this. What's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again. Yeah, I know what the definition is. Look, what's the definition of not listening to me? You're doing the same thing over and over again. I asked you to do one thing. You're doing the same thing I'm doing. I ask you to say what happens if, and you're giving me the same type of response. Ain't that the definition of insanity? It's the same thing, right?
That is crazy.
We both doing the same thing. DC Slim. What we got? My bad. I missed the super chat this year. My bad, my guy. We got Dallas had Knights pass and good cornerbacks. Nah, I wouldn't say what's name was a good cornerback. I would not say like you're seeing what happened with Diggs. I would say pass rush is good. I think pass rush was good. And Branch was opportunistic. He wasn't good. He was opportunistic. He's not like he can't cover. Yeah, I got you. I did that. We already answered your question. I answered your definition. Like we did that. Why you? Oh, like don't over super chat, bro. For this, don't over. Yeah. I got you. I appreciate you though. I want you to super chat. Yeah, give me a different question. I'll read that one.
Moving on.
Yeah, I know. I gotta move over. Are we sure it's still a brotherhood? I don't know, man. When people start to, I don't know. That's a good question. That I will say.
We'll find out. We'll find out next.
We'll find out. We will. Well, you might like my man Paul said. We're gonna move on. So we talked about obviously the defense. We
talk about Dan's influence.
And we're over that. We're over the defense now.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna go to a good story, man. So we got the Paul brothers in this game, man.
Yeah.
It's wild because I felt like we wanted Patrick Paul in the
draft. We did.
Fans did. I know a lot of fans did. A lot of fans wanted Patrick Paul. But left tackle Chris Paul going line up. Not line up against his brother, but his brother. Left guard Chris Paul. And his brother is the left tackle for the Miami Dolphins. So they'll be playing against each other. And so first off, how dope is that, man? Like
it's really dope. And the point of when we wanted him, I think we didn't, Adam Pease was, and funny thing was Chris was at with Adam talking about Patrick when they were, doing the combine. I mean, not the combine, but was it the Reese's Cup when they go to Pro Bowl, the combine scouting.
Yeah.
So I was intrigued by that because Patrick Paul is like 6'8", 3+. He's a big boy, and he got good feet.
Yeah.
And I was hoping that we would have drafted him, but we didn't go. We went with Coleman instead of Patrick Paul. But I think Miami was a couple of spots ahead of us and drafted him a little bit early. His projection was a 3rd round pick.
Yeah. But he went a second?
He went a second, I think. Yeah,
he
went early. Yeah, but I mean, he was going up the draft board fast.
Yeah, because they were tackles. They were taking the tackles pretty quick, right?
Yeah, they were taking tackles out. Boom, taking tackles. Left tackles jump off.
Round. He was second round. Sure was
second round. Yeah. So then I think we took Mikey in the second round.
He was right before. He was right after Ben Sinnott.
Right. Oh, he was.
I think Ben Sinnott was 53. He's 55th pick in the second round.
Don't please. That give me another tangent. Don't tell me we picked him before.
Let me look. I think he was because Ben Simmons before Mikey.
Yeah, Ben was for.
Right? Wasn't he their first second round pick?
No, Mike was his first second round pick.
He was? Okay.
Yeah, Mike was first second round pick.
My bad. Ben Simmons was. Let me make this. Yeah, you're right. Mikey was the first round pick. Let me. He was. Ben Simmons was. I'm trying to make sure I'm correct about this. I don't like doing false stats. Yeah, 53. He was 53rd. He's the 53rd pick in the second round. So he's 53rd pick overall. So yeah, he was before.
Patrick.
Yep.
And who's starting right now? I'm not even gonna say, man, come on.
Oh, Patrick, yeah.
Patrick's starting right
Yeah,
now.
sure is.
Like I said
Left,
last night in the chat.
hey. Start
Like I
left.
said in the chat, that's for
Look.
another show.
Paul, start left tackle though.
Start
Not
left tackle. Yeah.
the premium position. Start left tackle. But go ahead now. My bad. I'm
No,
go ahead.
I'm just saying, we scouted him last year. We talked about him last year. Company 2 years ago, and I just Chris Paul at the time was a grinding. He was doing his thing,
Yeah.
working hard.
Everybody
He
like
was a
him too.
he was a big, strong guard. I mean, you had Payne and Allen telling everybody, "Hey, he's probably the strongest guard we had."
Mm-hmm. And he was supposed to be a
So
tackle at first though. They moved him to guard.
yeah, he was actually did start as a tackle,
Yeah.
but when he got to the league, they put him in the phone booth.
Mm-hmm.
But his brother's feet are a lot quicker.
Mm-hmm.
Believe it or not, I think the brother's a lot quicker. Chris is a lot stronger.
Yeah.
Patrick's just quicker and got longer arms.
Mm-hmm.
So he's the ideal left tackle. Plus
Yeah.
he's like Patrick's, I think he's taller. Patrick's like 6'8".
They
Patrick's
big,
6'8", and Paul, I think Chris is like 6'5", something like that.
yeah, they big boys.
They're both big boys, but tag Wale, man. Wale, you just got me thinking, man.
Oh yeah, he's 6'7". He's 6'7", 326 pounds. Here, who would y'all pick? Who would y'all take if we had the number one pick? The number one pick? You mean
This year?
Shoot, who would I pick?
Ooh, I ain't got that far yet. I would pick
Number
Bane.
one pick. Dang, it would be the best. I would take the best pass rusher. Who's that? Bane?
Yeah,
Who's the
Bane.
pass rusher?
Bane's the best. Bane. They've rated Bane's the best overall player, number one. Period.
Bane play for who?
I gotta look that up. I haven't gotten the scouting yet.
But the Miami dude, right? That's the Miami dude, right? Yeah,
I'm
I'm taking him. Yeah,
take
definitely.
Bane.
By far. I'm taking him.
Bane. You taking him?
I'm hitting in a second. I'm not even playing. I'm taking the D. No, it's a premium position. I need a premium position. I need the best.
You need the best.
The best. I need the best. If he's the best player, I need that. Like I need the best player. But I'll take that.
If he's the number one overall person in the draft, period, you take him number one.
Yeah, because we don't need a quarterback. We ain't worried about that. So I'm taking him. I'm not even taking. We already know we got with Tunsil and you already. No, I'm taking him.
Yeah, you taking one. Number one. After my first 3 picks are defensive, but that's for another show.
Yeah, but yeah, definitely, I'm taking him. Good question. Definitely taking him.
Great question.
But yeah, I think it's dope. To your point, they're both Nigerian. I'm gonna plug that as well.
I didn't know that. Oh,
yeah, they Nigerian.
I didn't know that. Of course, you plugged in.
Yeah, they both plugged in. Well, I learned. I didn't know that Paul was Nigerian until he did a show on. He was on Commanders, a show for on the Commanders.com, and he said he's Nigerian. So, oh snap! It made sense because they from Houston. There's a bunch of Nigerians in Houston, so it makes sense.
Okay, shout out to them. Shout out to the Pauls. They up there, they dominating. Now you know the brothers.
They brothers. Yeah,
I like it how they're like brothers in the sense where they had different routes.
Yeah, because
like one went to Houston, one went to HBCU, right? Didn't Chris go to?
I think Chris went to HBCU.
Yeah, he went to HBCU, and the story is they both starting on the offensive line in Madrid. That's crazy how life works out. But that's a good story.
It is, man. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's. Oh, now he went to Tulsa. He went to Tulsa.
I thought he transferred. He went to Tulsa. Okay, Tulsa then. Sorry, my bad.
Maybe
I thought he went to HBCU and then he transferred, but he probably went to Tulsa.
Maybe it's Wikipedia. I mean, references Tulsa. I don't know. That's correct.
That's fine.
It went. Yeah, he went to. Or maybe. I think he went to. It's him. I mean, I don't want to get confused with Trent Scott. I know Trent.
Yeah, you're right. He went to Tulsa.
He went to Tulsa.
He went to Tulsa.
Yeah. No, you fine. But they did went different routes. One went to a bigger school. One went to in Houston, like it's Houston. And one went to like Tulsa. But but Patrick was always like the better rated player.
But Chris had to grind for his spot. Here's the thing. Chris took a spot from a third rounder.
Yes, I'm saying. So Chris
started left tackle last year. He took the man's spot. So you know.
Yeah. So but yeah, I like the story, man. It's a great story. Because now both of them are starters and both are playing at a high level.
They are,
which is dope. Both are playing at a high level.
If I was Chris, I'd be walking by Adams. He took my brother.
Yeah, if I'm
But
Chris, I'm thinking. I'm telling. If I'm Chris, I'm like, you gotta pay me.
said, pay me.
If I'm Chris, that's how I'm talking. I'm that
Yeah,
good. Do I make you bench your third rounder?
yeah,
You better pay
me.
me.
Pay me.
I mean, he's on the Rivera regime. So how many years now?
That's
His
like,
contract.
it's crazy. 4 years now.
Pay me.
Yeah, gotta
I
pay
ain't,
him. Gotta
I ain't
pay
saying
him.
you better. And if I'm Adam Peters, if the way he's ascending, you better pay him now because it's going to be cheaper.
Oh yeah, cheaper now. Pay them. Guards are
Pay him
starting to be a
now.
premium. Yeah.
Pay him now. If he's what everybody's saying he is playing and what he is, then you gotta pay him now. That way you got
Gotta
him
pay him.
cheaper.
Yeah.
Because you can't because he hasn't reached all pro status yet or anything like that. They're making it sound like he's played at that type of level where he can be all pro.
He ain't heard his number called much this year. So
Yeah.
the more quiet he is, the better he's playing to me.
You gotta kind of project and say, let me handle this now before it get loud. You know what I'm saying?
Or somebody else swooping,
Yeah, give him a better offer. Yeah, for real.
much
Real
better.
talk. The cornerback for Ohio State is on the same. Yeah, he like that too. But I don't want a corner. I want a defense. I want an edge rusher. We need to get pressure.
Yeah,
Like we get pressure, we can make our corners better. Our secondary could be better. Like because then you don't have that time to find somebody who's wide open.
you
Like,
need a JD5 on the defensive side, point blank. Period.
there you go, bro. Basically,
You need a game changer, like either for the linebacker position or edge or defensive
you
end.
can
You
get
need
a line.
somebody.
Yeah, you can get a linebacker if you do it right. You can get a game changer linebacker in the second round.
Who the kid from Houston? The Alabama linebacker.
Who's
Number
Alabama?
51. Yeah, with Alabama played for Houston, made a difference. I forgot his name. But
He plays for Houston now.
yeah,
Oh, Anderson.
yeah,
I like that. That's
yeah,
a
that's what I'm
change.
saying.
Anderson's
That's
a
what I'm
change.
saying. If you don't get no pass rusher, you get a linebacker like Anderson.
Anderson was the truth. Everybody knew Anderson was going to be. Oh yeah, he's nasty. He's nasty. He is a game changer, an absolute game changer. He's a wrecker. He's a home wrecker. That's what he is to me. We had man. Don't get me started about our draft. Ohio State. I hate Ohio State, but Ohio State had a couple of them in this draft, and they're playing well. They had a couple of them, and they playing well. And some of them that had told like the Samoan. I want to say the Samoan kid. Like he looks good, but he looked good in the run to the national championship. But
you know what? I like this. Give me a Michigan defensive lineman person, man.
Yeah,
they solid. They solid. You know what I'm saying? They solid. That's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about first round, but mid round. You know what I'm saying?
We good. We always get them. Like, all right, it's crazy. I mean, we had some good ones of late though. I ain't gonna lie. Like we got the old boy in Cleveland.
I forgot his name.
Mason. Damn, I'm tripping now. I'm having a moment right now. Obviously you got Hutchinson. We got a couple. We also got some busts though. I ain't gonna hold you to. I thought some guys to be better. I mean, one was unfortunate. The one with the Baltimore, he tore his Achilles. That's unfortunate.
Tore his Achilles, yeah.
He would have been better. He would have been like that if he didn't tear his Achilles, but it's too late now. So, but Michigan, we do have good. I think we have better interior we have better D tackles to me than we do like edge rushers.
So let me tell you like this: Michigan players are ready for the pros as soon as they,
Oh, we are.
Come into the league. They're pro ready.
Plus we got Wink. We got Wink. Coach Wink Martin.
Wink Martin. It was named Winkendale, whatever.
Wink Martin. Yeah, Martin. Wink Martindale.
Yeah,
right? I'm tripping. Yeah,
Martindale. Yeah.
So yeah, Mason Graham. No, it's tripping. I'm not going for
Mason Graham.
Yeah, Mason Graham. Who's in the rotation? He's playing well, but Cleveland got good defense, so it is what it is.
Learning from the best.
You already know, man. You playing that man had like 5 sacks in the
game. You learn from Miles Garrett. You play beside him.
My man had 5 sacks in the game. That is I don't care how bad your offensive line is. That's wild. I don't care if you got a bad offensive line or a good offensive line. 5 sacks in the game by one dude is insane.
Here's my thing with that is very insane. But we talk about the offense side for Washington real quick. This offense can define by fits and starts, man. Prime example, Burks played a good game last week.
Mm-hmm.
Then he gets hurt. I'm like,
you talking bad luck. Yeah.
Yeah, that's you can say that about almost everybody on the offense. They play one week, they out the next week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the offense that's why I don't personally. I get because I got my issues with Cliff. I
Yeah.
get it too. But he even lost players, man. Like that's hard. Like if I'm gonna be fair, like that's hard to. He lost players, like some dudes that hasn't really played. I'm not using Noah Brown. I'm not doing that. But
No.
like he's lost players though. Like you can't have Terry. You can't have JD out there. Like you lost, yeah, you lost some dudes, man.
You lost,
That's
you
dudes,
lost two
dog.
all pros, man. Your
And
offense is
then
not
you
gonna
got
be the
a dude that
same.
look good. Then you had a dude who looked good last week, and then he out. It's
Right.
crazy.
That's
It's
what I was
crazy.
like. It's crazy.
Even
We've been calling.
Luke McCaffrey, who's had some flashes, he out for the year. Like, I mean, I would say I did that for you, Santiago and Mike. If you
It
hear,
might
like,
get. We had to put Luke in it.
I put Luke in there for you. But you know what I
But
mean? Go ahead.
yeah.
Go
So
ahead.
offensively, it's like fits and starts for them. They can't get a rhythm.
Bro, I'm with you. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's
So
hard. I have my issues with Cliff, just like DC Slim. I have my issues with Cliff, but like I do on it. Like to be fair, like it ain't easy. Like
no. Yeah.
you going in with Marcus Mariota, and God bless Marcus Mariota for trying so hard, but you're going with him trying to win football games.
No.
It is, you know what I'm saying? Like
It's
that ain't
what it
easy.
is.
Man. Like
But but
there's a
this
reason.
week.
Go ahead.
But this week where Taj and everybody else, this is the week to run the ball.
Man, it's been running the ball.
Miami got good.
Yeah,
They 13th against the pass, but you can run against Miami.
okay, like I see Santiago. You came out of nowhere.
Yeah, say Luke and just appear up.
I know. Say look at his name.
You say Luke 3 times and San and Mike will pop up
I
on you.
know,
Like, yeah, I'm
man. You
here.
ain't lying. You ain't lying. It came out quick with that one.
Really, Luke ain't even playing. We talking
Yeah.
about.
You still
All
got
right.
to put players. Yeah, I agree. I agree with this too.
Yeah,
I agree with this. I agree with you. That's why I'm like they should run the football.
just run on. I mean, you can run
You should
against
run.
Miami.
You should run when you have Marcus Mariota. You should run when you have Marcus Mariota as your quarterback.
Because I'm gonna tell you right now, looking at the film, Minka Fitzpatrick has not lost it.
Oh, he's not. He's still good.
Hey,
He's
wherever
still
that
good.
he's a ball magnet, man.
Yeah,
Wherever
he's
he
still
is,
good.
man,
He's
he's
still
just
good.
everywhere.
He just played. He's still Miami just quit. He's still good.
Yeah, he's really good.
Nah,
So
he's really good. Like even they traded like Phillips was good. They traded him away. They traded
yeah.
good players. I mean, what's his name was still there? The edge rusher. What's his name? He's good. He's still good.
Oh, yeah, that's the one I wanted when I was
Yeah,
playing my what's that dude's name? Chubb.
Chubb.
Bradley Chubb.
Bradley Chubb is still good.
Oh, he's
Bradley
dominant.
Chubb is like that. Like he's actually like that. Oh, wow, he's actually like that.
And the kid, they traded the kid to Philadelphia who I wanted to trade for, remember?
Phillips.
Yeah, Phillips, yeah, my bad. Yeah,
Phillips good.
Phillips.
Yeah. I mean, I knew he was going to. They traded with what I felt like Washington wasn't going to
Yeah.
give up.
It's like when did Phillips go to Eagles and just dominate already? I was like,
He balled. No, he balled. Like he balled against Green Bay.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he balled against Green Bay. No, he's good. Phillips is good though. Phillips is
So
actually good. He's really they have which is Miami's they have talent on the defense. The only
yeah,
thing they got talent. Like Miami got talent.
only thing about that is just don't put Conley in line. Chubb probably running to the other side going
It
against
don't matter,
Conley. Like
bro.
yeah,
It
he
don't even
going.
matter. It don't even matter. He'll find Connerly.
Oh, they all gonna find
They
Conley.
gonna find Connerly, dog. I don't get like when folks be like, there ain't nothing they can do about that, bro. Like all you can do is keep Bates, but it limits you in the passing game. So you know what I'm saying? That's why.
Because
That's the problem.
you short-handed on the passing game anyway.
Yeah, you're short-handed on the passing game. You need everybody in there. You need like Bates gets open because of that, right? Because no one expects him to get the ball, but he's needed though too.
Yeah,
And not like and it's the thing. This is what makes JD5 so important too. Like JD5 can get out of pressure, because of his God-given ability. That's why I'm like, that's why I feel like mobile quarterbacks like JD5, they never get the best offensive line because you take it for granted because you feel like, all right, I just need a good offensive line. That's why, it's dope to have like what Tunsil's doing is amazing because he's been great. But having somebody like Connerly or Wiley or whoever, you take it for granted because you got somebody like JD5 when he's out there. People like Conley don't get exposed as much if JD5 is out there.
Right. And another good thing about mobile quarterbacks, what people got to understand, they make your offensive line look better because they get their drops are quicker. Like they get back so quick, they give your lineman an extra second and a half or second to block their guy. So they're back, they're set,
No,
they get back a lot quicker.
yeah.
You know, you get a slow quarterback. I remember Joe Theismann said, you know, the reason why he led the league, stayed the league so long, because he knew how to get back quicker, you know, to get time the lineman extra time
Yeah.
while also syncing up with his receivers. So JD5 makes the line look good because he gets back there, sets, all right. And if not, nothing's there, then he runs. But other than that,
Yeah,
he
you don't
gets
see his
back there
arm.
quick. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't get when you got like with JD5, you don't get exposed.
Right.
You
You
don't get
won't get
exposed.
exposed.
Like your O line, if you're not great, you won't get exposed. That's
Yeah, there's
why.
no wasted motion with him. He's back
I mean,
there, boom.
it's like even because he's not gonna, no wasted motion for real. He's not going to try to sit there and stall time and try to do it to find somebody open. He's gonna
Yeah.
get out of there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The
No
only thing I
wasted
need him
motion.
to do, all I need him to do is just to go out of bounds and or slide correctly. And he's
Yeah.
done better sliding though. He did, like sliding wasn't an issue. He started to slide more.
Yeah.
5 got to step his game up.
Mm.
He will. I mean, look, man, I'm gonna be real. Like it's year 2. It was year 2. Automatically, that's why automatically there's gonna like the term regression's used, right? And I'm gonna put a pin on this and leave it alone after this. When it's used, I'm gonna say this: like you're gonna automatically get that term regression when you take a team to the NFC Championship game, you can't get back, and you don't have, because it ain't like he's still a good player. Like he's still good. It's just that like I like to use the term regression for everybody though. There's regression on that team for everybody. Like everybody to like you mentioned, like people like Mikey didn't play, they haven't played well. Louisville haven't played well. Like it's a team that like we make it seem like, and this is one thing I don't like about sports. Everybody makes it seem like one person did it or one person always does it, but that's never the case in sports. There's always a star player, yes. There's never really one person who's done it and brings and has won the whole. Like for instance, you can make in the Cowboys game in FedEx. Well, it was called Northwest.
Yeah.
He ain't play good. Jaden didn't play good. We lost, but he didn't play good. But he almost got us the win with that great play. The kicker screwed us. That great play to tear us. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like he didn't play. Like there are games where like even the defense kind of kept them. Like even the Chicago game, for real talk, he didn't play great. That Chicago. Yeah, he didn't play good in that Chicago game. Right? But the defense kept them in the game, though. That's why it's a team. You get what I'm saying? It's a team game. It's a team element. You know what I'm saying? The Detroit, like Jaden did his part against Detroit in the playoff game, but so did the defense with the turnover, like Martin get the pick 6 and stuff. It's still a team game. Like one person doesn't carry you throughout. Like I know he's your guys. I know you ain't throwing shade, no Jaden. I know. But I so when people say like, well, Jaden masked, yeah, everybody, but other folks help mask the situation too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that regressed Jaden was his injuries. Other than that,
well, I mean, I'll be real. He didn't look.
He didn't look sharp either, though.
I'm real. Like but again, I don't know. When you were a second-year player, that don't mean nothing. That don't mean that you like. I don't like to use the term regress. I like to use the term like, all right. I mean, you ain't as good as you were in 2024.
Your
but
team
that's
wasn't
different
good.
though. The team wasn't as good though. But that's not just him though.
Right. I get what you're
Like
saying.
you know what I'm saying? Like that's not just him. And I think it's elements to that. Like, all right, if the team, if everybody played, all right, this is my example. If everybody played to the level they played in 2024, except for Jaden, eventually Jaden would have caught up and Jaden would have been Jaden. Is that a regression? No. The whole team as a unit didn't play well. That's the regression part to me. You don't even have Terry out there either. So he doesn't even have that. He don't have like it's a lot. It's just a lot, man. I don't even like to use the term. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think if you plug Jaden, now I'll say this: you plug Jaden on the Eagles team or on these other teams, I don't think you be talking regression.
Yeah, you're not. You put JD with the Eagles, they're top 5 offense.
Yeah. You ain't talking regression.
No, you're not.
Because even if he's struggling, his struggle, their defense masked that. And then when he looked good, y'all gonna look at how good he looked.
Right.
If he did struggle, their defense masks it. If he did struggle, Saquon Barkley can mask that.
Dude.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. And you know, like you said, to put a pin in all this, we talked about this. He didn't have enough reps in
I agree.
off
He does.
season.
He does. He did. No. DC Slim, I'm with you. Me and Paul. I've said this on the show. Like that's the thing that I ain't like. And we all kind of tabled. We kind of used that what he did in preseason, the lack of work to that. That's what we said.
Yes.
Like lack of work the preseason, he couldn't get a rhythm. Like they got to stop treating him like he like Brady and the vet. Like they got to stop treating him like he one of them. You're a second-year player. You should be playing. All them other rookie quarterbacks in that
Throwing the
class,
football. Yeah.
they were practicing, bro. They were in preseason playing.
Even the GOAT said you need reps in
No,
preseason.
we played against Drake May. Drake May saw the first game.
Yeah.
We played against Drake May played. Caleb Williams was playing in Chicago. Like these dudes was playing.
As simple as may sound, throwing against another team will help you. Will help you and just get ready for the season. It's nothing like that. You can't simulate that in practice.
You can't
Come on,
simulate
man.
that going against people you're comfortable with. You got to see somebody how they guard you. Like I know how Mikey's gonna check because I've been doing it in practice all week or all month. I gotta see how this corner from the Patriots, this corner from the Bengals or whoever. I gotta see how they work.
And
I gotta see it.
Scrimmages, team scrimmages with another team is not live action. You need to throw versus live NFL speed in preseason.
I agree. I totally agree.
You know what I'm saying?
He didn't have Terry. Yeah, Santiago. Definitely agree. He's definitely getting some bad habits. Yes, he is.
Yeah.
DC Slim, he is. I'm not gonna lie to you. My issue with him is like my only issue with him is like let it rip. You don't have to hold the ball so long. You can let it rip.
Yeah.
Like I'm cool. Like I know you want to be safe with the football, but he's naturally to me an accurate quarterback, and he doesn't throw picks. That's just natural to me. I think he can let it rip.
Yeah.
And he'll get there. He'll get there.
I
saw that because I saw it, and this is what kind of annoyed me because I saw, and I've said this, Paul. I saw it in that in the second half of the year where I thought he was letting that the anticipation was on point. He was letting that thing rip. Then and it's like the beginning of this season, I feel like he backwards. He ain't anticipate it's almost like how he started the year, but he's not getting those explosive runs to which now that's what's hindering him. But the dude that I saw, not just throwing the deep pass, the anticipation joint was like on point, like on routes. Like he was he was throwing in the spots.
JD can do that. Here's the thing with JD, and I say this jokingly, but it is true. If JD don't trust you, you ain't seeing that ball. I'm just.
That's a fact. No, it's a fact.
You're not gonna see it.
Yeah.
You remember he had better rhythm with Debo than he did with Terry came back.
Yeah. Because he got used to him.
He trusted him.
Yeah, and he saw him in camp all the time.
Yeah. So that's JD being him. That's how he is. He, like you said, it goes along with him being a very protective person of the football. If you're not gonna be where you're supposed to be at, I'm not gonna throw you the football.
Yeah. He still needs discipline. His coaches are not helping. Yeah, I'm kind of like almost with you, DC Slim. Like I said before, I kind of think he needs
I agree with you on that.
I think another offensive coordinator would be good for him.
I'm gonna tell you
in terms of his later on his development, his true development, and what he could be as a passing quarterback. But go ahead, Paul.
DC Slim, you are right, and here's my point. I think he needs toolage from a Kubiak or McDonald. Coaches that will have him not be in pistol or shotgun and put him under center and change it up every once in a while.
Yeah, he got to see, and he got to start getting some NFL stuff.
Exactly.
I mean, basically, I don't think he lost confidence in the offensive coaches. I just think that I don't think he lost confidence in the offensive coaches. I just think that they're not getting him to the next level. No. I mean, be real. Like, what's good for? I'll give you an example. What's good for? You see it with Drake May being a MVP candidate. He's now attached to a guy who's run an NFL system and is coached at a high and coached it in the Super Bowl and coached it at a high level in McDaniels, right? McDaniels. So, and you see it, like he's a way better quarterback. This is the dude who coached the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he know what he's doing. And see it. Go ahead.
No, and when people gotta stay with JD is I watched this LSU and what they did with LSU and what Cliff does sprinkle here now. JD to me is a West Coast type quarterback. And what I mean by that is he's a rhythm passer. So you got JD can go 1-2 throw out, get out his hands.
Mm-hmm.
When JD gets that rhythm going, you know, once he starts completing them passes rhythm, then he starts to throw deep.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the type of offense he needs to be in, like a Kubiak, Shanahan type offense where they give him them easy 5-yard routes, 5-yard throws, slants, quick outs. Let's get him in a rhythm. Cliff, we know we always talk about his play sequence, but I think he's really just reached the ceiling with Cliff, to be honest with you.
I agree. I'm not arguing.
I mean, Cliff has him drop back and they going 15-yard crossing routes. I'm like, Cliff, just let JD throw the ball and people and let them run.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not arguing. I agree. I think
Right.
I agree with everything. I think it's to a point now, and I don't dislike Cliff. I just think that Jaden's at a situation where now I think it's time to take it to the next level.
Right.
Because he's mature. I'm not saying if this was like if JD was still trying to find his way as a quarterback, then I would kind of like be like, all right, keep Cliff. But I think
Right.
JD's at a point now where he's smart enough and he's good. He's smart enough. He's mature enough where getting another coach who runs a system where it's more pro heavy in terms of like under center, not all this, like read option type stuff. I think he's ready for that. Like I think
I know he's ready for that.
Ready for that. So I'm with that. Like that thought process of somebody you got to bring in a coordinator who to me is still young and proven in that system. Like you can't just bring a young coordinator and just hope that it's going to work out or whatever. Like you got to get a coordinator that the track record speaks for itself. Either the tree speaks for itself or this person speaks for himself. But I agree. I think it's almost about that time. I think Mike McDonald, would be amazing to be. I think that'd be a winning situation. I think Mike McDonald would be perfect.
Perfect for him. And what I'm thinking is like, listen to Logan Paulson said this, and it's right. That system, the Shanahan trees, they get quarterbacks easy options.
They do though.
Easy outs. It's a fact. I mean, he had Brock Purdy looking good, but they give them option where, okay, this guy's not open.
Look at Matt Jones.
Exactly. But it's an NFL offense where, you want the quarterback to have his options like, go here. The guy's not there, go here.
Mm-hmm.
Get to your checkdowns. One thing, Jaden did a good job last year, get to his checkdowns. This year, I'm like yelling the screen, JD, just go to your checkdown. He doesn't get to it quick enough because, they Cliff calls them deep crossing routes, deep patterns. I'm like, all right, we don't need that right now. Just jab till you get down and run sometimes, So just imagine if JD had an I formation lineup, had a fullback behind him, and can do a bootleg from the from under the center.
Yeah, I look. I would love for him to be in I formation more. I think he's it's too predictable.
Right.
Is Dan Quinn good for? Yeah, I think that it's not Dan. Look, to me, it's not about the head coach in this situation. I'm more OC. Like I think
OC.
To me, OC. I don't get into like for instance, Dan Quinn when he was with Atlanta, it was Kyle and Matt Ryan. That's what it was.
Right.
It wasn't Dan Quinn and Matt Ryan. It was Kyle and Matt Ryan. So that's what and Kyle gave Matt Ryan probably his best year in the NFL.
You did. Kyle gave everybody the best year in the
NFL. It's about the coordinator than the coach. So
if Clint Kubiak can make Sam Darnold look great,
man, Sam Darnold looked good 2 years in a row. One was with the other one too.
Exactly.
Same system.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh no! Anybody who knows me, I'm pro. If you're talking about the tree, who to go to? Oh, I'm always on the Shanahan tree, bro.
Shanahan Kubiak tree, baby. That's Shanahan Kubiak tree. Now the Kubiak name is, his father was good too.
Yeah, his father's under. No, I should give his father credit because they were together. But no, it's actually Shanahan. Kubiak's under Shanahan.
That's what I'm saying. It's Shanahan now, and then Kubiak is still, they branch it off.
No. They all still under. They all Shanahan.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying. You're right. Yeah, they all Shanahan.
I say Shanahan. I'm not talking about Kyle.
Okay, gotcha.
No, I'm talking about the one
Mike.
we had. I'm talking about Mike. I was talking about Kyle. No, I don't agree because Kyle is his father. Kyle is Mike. So Kyle is under Mike.
And for people don't understand, look at the coaching staff we had 2012. We had McVay.
Yeah.
We had LaFleur.
No, I said
we had McDonald.
No, I said he's better. No, he's better because of McDaniels. Yeah, like if Vrabel was there and he had a different coordinator, it wouldn't be as good. McDaniels is like Josh McDaniels makes him better.
Yeah, he does.
Like makes May better. And that's what I was saying. I was like the coach. I said they changed the whole culture, but McDaniels is the reason why Drake May is where he's at. Shoot, are you another one? Caleb is getting better because of Ben Johnson.
Yeah,
Ben
Ben
Johnson calls the plays. Because to what Paul's talking about, Ben Johnson gives you cupcake plays where all you gotta do is dudes are open. You know what I'm saying? If you accurate enough, sometimes Caleb doesn't get accurate. He will miss those plays. But when you accurate, you're gonna have plays to size you. Compared to what Caleb had last year.
Right.
In terms of play callers. That's all. Like it's all about the play caller for a rookie quarterback. That head coach stuff, y'all can go whatever with like that's for like the whole team.
Right.
For the quarterback, it's about who Kyle for RG3. That's all you need to know.
Thank you. He gave RG3 easy outs, man. He gave him outs.
Like who calls like in Kansas City? Andy Reid for Pat Mahomes. Andy Reid for Alex Smith. It's the coach. It's the if the coach is a play caller, yeah, that's different. The head coach don't mean nothing about the quarterback. If you're talking about the head coach as an offensive minded coach, yeah, that's gonna work. That's because what it is. But it ain't the head coach. If you got a defensive minded coach, it's all about all right. For instance, the Texans, prime example.
Mm-hmm.
His CJ Stroud's rookie year, his coach
Bobby Slovic.
All right, there you go.
That's my man. Though.
It ain't nothing. And look, it ain't nothing to do. I love their head coach. I love DeMeco Ryan. I love DeMeco Ryan. DeMeco Ryan ain't making CJ Stroud better.
Nope.
He lost Bobby Slowick. He's been struggled ever since. He hasn't been the same quarterback ever since.
Exactly.
That is true. That's a fact. I just gave you a bar. I just used Slowick for you. I just gave you a bar, DC Slim. Look at DeMeco Ryan. And you know what DeMeco Ryan got balling though? That defense ball.
You got Anderson balling.
that defense ball. What is DeMeco Ryan's? What is he? He's a defensive-minded coach. I ain't making this up. Tell me when I'm telling lies. I ain't making that up. All the quarterbacks you mentioned that are good as young dudes, they got an offensive-minded dude to help them to OC or a offensive OC head coach.
And the point is, I think the OCs we mentioned are better than Cliff. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, they are. I don't know about Bobby Slowick had like a slump after he left.
Yeah, they had injuries the second year, and they still made the playoffs though. But they had.
I like Bobby Slowick. I don't think he's been better. He hasn't been the same quarterback since Bobby Slowick left.
Right. I think Bobby Slowick's not a head coach. I think he's a coordinator. He's
a coordinator. That's my point.
Yeah.
When you got a young quarterback, it's not the coordinator. I don't care about your head coach.
Right.
Like your head coach is if your head coach is a defensive, like your head coach got to be a leader of men. That's different. Like Dan Campbell is a leader of men. He's a leader of men.
Exactly to your point. He is a leader of men.
That's different. Like that's a leader. Mm-hmm. You're talking about a young quarterback, man. You better have an OC. If your head coach isn't an offensive minded head coach, you better have an OC that's like that.
Yeah, great point.
You gotta have an OC like
great point. Because our setup is like Houston's setup, kind of sort of.
Yeah, you gotta be like that. Like if you ain't like that, then that quarterback's progression ain't gonna be this. That's why it was important for Chicago to go for an offensive minded head coach.
They had to make Caleb better.
Yes.
He had to make Caleb's life easier. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, it's like you brought in Vrabel, but Vrabel was like, if that was the case, Vrabel would have gave you an average OC. Like, so he'd have brought you somebody. If that was the case, Vrabel would have brought somebody. He could have brought somebody from the Titans.
He said, "Nope,
nope. Let me give you the best.
Let me give you the man. Let me give you my man. I seen him coach.
Yeah, I seen this dude. Let me give you somebody who coached Tom Brady and made Tom Brady Tom Brady."
Hey, that's all I'm
just saying. Like that's what it is. I know it's important. Leaders are important, yes, but not for the development of a quarterback throwing deciphering defense. No, that leader, it makes you a better person in terms of like your preparation, maybe, but not like no. If you could be the best, you could be the best. Like you could have the best coach, defensive, best coach in terms of spirit. But if your OC sucking, you're a young quarterback, you ain't gonna be nothing. Mm-hmm. Joe Gibbs had to go and get Al Saunders to help his offense. Joe Gibbs ain't a leader of men. Joe Gibbs went and got Al Saunders to help his offense. Why we and Joe Gibbs is one of the best coaches ever. Why we have to? Because Al Saunders has been in current NFL, no new all offenses, and can devise a great offense. And that's
700
Joe
playbook.
Gibbs.
700 playbook.
Yeah, and that's Joe Gibbs, who we know is a go to coaches.
You go to OCs too.
Yeah, go to OCs. Just saying. Go ahead.
Nah, what I'm saying is like think about Cliff though. Everybody want to say Cliff is a quarterback guru, and smut on Cliff, man. He deserved what he deserved. But his quarterbacks are talented anyway, though. It's like, come on. I mean, I'm not gonna give him credit for Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is always gonna be Patrick Mahomes,
But that's a college. All right, this is the thing. I don't even do quarterback gurus. I'm gonna be real with you because like I can't even do that. Like that don't work for me in college.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. Yeah,
that don't work for me in college. I need to know what you do in the league.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what he's known for. That's why he got to the league.
Yeah, but that don't do nothing. Like that quarterback guru stuff is in. Like I would make the argument if Patrick Mahomes doesn't go to Kansas City, he's not Patrick Mahomes.
Because he got on there and read.
Exactly. If Patrick Mahomes comes to like the Washington Commanders, Patrick Mahomes ain't going to be Patrick Mahomes.
Might be Jeff George, but anyway.
Maybe. Yeah. Because what Andy Reid did, to your point, is he made it easy. Because what did Pat Mahomes say when he first got his first couple years in the league?
Couldn't read defenses.
Exactly.
That's a fact.
He told you. So Andy Reid made life easy for him. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't go to Cliff and say, Cliff, like to your point, I don't look at Cliff like that. Like other people, I don't either. I don't look at Cliff. I look at Cliff like I think Cliff's run game is better than his pass game. For some reason,
I do too.
I think that too. I think his run game is better than his pass game. I don't think his pass game is thorough in the league. I don't think he does anything special in getting people wide open. Like he'll have every once in a while, like what he did with Luke McCaffrey. That play was dope. But it's not like he consistently gets people open like that. Like I look at Kyle and anybody in history, like they get people open.
They're imaginative. Like they don't like.
Yeah.
Good point. Kyle, we've been saying this for a longer time. Kyle does not believe in moving people around.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Andy Reid put Rice in the backfield.
You mean Cliff don't mean?
Yeah, my fault. Cliff. Yeah, Cliff. Sorry. Cliff. Yeah, Cliff don't move nobody around.
Yeah.
Andy Reid put Rice in the backfield. Kubiak put my man Smith in the backfield just to get their guys open. Come on, man. Dallas offense coordinator put CD Lamb in the slot every once in a while. Come on, man. You gotta move. You gotta move people around. Everybody know where Terry is gonna be every time.
Yeah, I think those dudes are imaginative. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm
Once
saying.
Cliff gets figured out, then it's over. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's true. I agree with that. But see, here's the thing: JD was so much talented that he kind of overcame all that. JD made it work regardless.
I think it works for 1 year. I think that people caught up to it this year. The scheme. That's why it wasn't as easy. Because the thing that's the example I use all the time is that those 50-yard runs, and this is when he was healthy, he wasn't getting those 50-yard runs this year. He was getting big runs last year. Like he was getting them long runs last year.
Why teams figured out? You know what teams started doing? They just rushed forward, but they put their linebackers in the midpoint of the field.
They found it. They found it. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's what I'm saying. They found ways around it.
Cliff didn't clear them out. Cliff didn't clear the linebackers out.
Yeah, but he didn't know how. Again, he couldn't adjust to it. That's what I'm saying. So they adjusted to your offense. So you can't. I don't look at it. To Santiago's point, I thought they figured it out already, which hindered Jayden. So I just feel like, and then you really can't really be trying to, and this is the thing, it gets to a point where you can't keep trying to rely on Jayden and his legs. Eventually, you're going to have to play the game of relying on just his arm and making the run part secondary. It shouldn't be equal. And I think, in my opinion, Cliff makes it equal. Right. I'm not saying he makes it more, but he does make it equal. You got him do it like, you see it like, I use this example, and not because I cover it, like watch him, but I do watch him now, but I use like Lamar Jackson, bringing Todd Monken in, you see the difference.
You see the difference.
They rely, like Lamar, when he was like, they relied, his legs were it. They rely on his legs, his passing was second. Now it's just, they really compete, they really rely on him throwing the football. That's what they rely on. There's as gifted as an athlete Lamar is running the football. And Lamar is, to me, the best quarterback runner since Mike Vick in terms of like agility, juking you out, all of that. Like he got all of it, right? He got all that in his bag. You talking about a basket? You talking about a Kyrie Irving-ish?
That's Lamar.
Lamar got that in his bag.
That's Lamar, yeah.
Lamar don't even run like that no more. And they don't do design runs. They don't do design. They barely do a design run.
Thank you.
But Jaden gets design runs, a lot of design runs. We gotta start. I think you gotta take that away. Like
That's what we said early in the year, man. We want Jaden to do less with more, man.
Yeah, exactly.
No. It should have been 75% him throwing the football, 25% running, and the 25% is scrambles.
Yeah, like I agree. Like or throw hitches to build, like all that stuff. Yeah, and I feel like, and I honestly, I feel like more this year. With Jaden out there, I feel like they ran more design runs for Jaden for some strange reason. I feel like,
That's what I'm
like last year, like I feel like like we last year with Eckler was out there, we do a lot of like Jaden would throw a lot
passes,
or he throw to the backs in the flat or throw them in routes. We don't even do that.
We had that one game when Bill had that big game. He threw the Bill out the backfield.
Yeah,
we didn't see it after the rest of the year.
I agree. So I just think that needs to be it. That needs to be discussed. Like I do agree with that. I do think it's like, but anyway, the way I look at it, it's not about being. I think he's going somewhere else anywhere. So I don't think he'll be a problem anyway. All right, we go back to this. Go back to this game. So, who for like obviously this game is big, but who's got to step up to change the trajectory of this season for the Commanders against the Miami Dolphins? And no, let's start there. Who got to step up? Who do you look at as the guy who got to step up? The X factor. Who's that guy on Sunday morning?
It's got to be your new defensive coordinator.
He got to step up.
Yeah, it's your new defensive coordinator.
Yeah, I would say for me, he's obvious. So I'm not. You already used it. That's a good one. I would go with Mikey. I think Mikey got to step up. I think Todd said it earlier. Mikey got to step up. This got to be Mikey's game. Mikey got to prove a point.
But Mikey's gonna be a product of your defensive coordinator stepping up.
Yeah, I know, I agree, but I agree with you. I totally agree with you. But he's got to prove a point to be like the defensive coordinator got to put him in this position, and Mikey got to make the plays. And Mikey got to be, and Mikey's got to prove to the folks like, all right, this is where I should have been. You know what I'm saying? Like to justify, because people are like, oh, Mikey's on a slump. Well, Mike got to say the reason why I'm a slump is what my girl said on like IG. That's the reason why I'm in a slump.
Yeah, it's a scheme.
It's a scheme. You know what I'm saying? So there's an opportunity for Mikey to kind of like prove to folks, be like, all that crap y'all talking behind the scenes saying, nah, I'm this. Nah, man. Like the reason why I was this is because old boy was calling plays and he had me on the outside, he had me on the inside. So I do think that that's pressure on Mike. And also, I mean, I do want to see people like Jordan McGee play a lot. You know what I'm saying? So
I need to see Jordan McGee out there. I need to see some other players out there.
Yeah, I mean, I want to see all of them out there. I do. I think it's about time, like, for all of them to be playing. Not King Madrano, though. I'm not going to.
Nah, I don't want him out there.
I don't feel like. All right, give me your prediction, but man, what's your prediction?
I'm going to say, well, without limited wide receivers, limited wide receivers. Real quick, my prediction. I'm going to say the Commanders are going to win this game because you're going to get that emotional upswing when somebody gets let go. I'm going to say Commanders 27-13.
Okay, I like that.
That's about right. 27-13. Side note, we're gonna get an interception from Mikey. Gonna get an interception from JJ.
I like that. I got the Commanders winning. I'm done with doing that. I'm not doing opposite.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. I've done opposite and I've done both. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I got DC Slim. I got him winning. Yeah, I got him winning my Jeeps. Like, I'm stop playing. Yeah, I got him winning. I got him winning 27-20. I got Washington 27-20.
So you got Miami scoring a late touchdown?
Yeah, pretty much.
I
don't think it's like a game-winning touchdown. Say no to drugs. Look, man, DC Slim, we gonna look. Everybody know we got the Allberg and Go everything post-game show.
Slim, you gotta understand, man. After stuff like this, teams after we ain't gonna say a firing allegedly, but they usually get a emotional upswing. Everybody plays better.
Look, man, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Look, I know what you're gonna say if they win. You're gonna say they bringing out false hope. I know exactly what you're gonna say, DC Slim. I know exactly what you're gonna say once it happens. Once they win, you're gonna be like false hope. And then they do it too. I want it to happen bad if this squad does get like the defense looks better. I want you to just to say on this show, like, damn, Wole, you was right. Just say it.
Wole, just say Wole, save for after the Denver game, man.
The Denver game?
Yeah, save after the Denver
That's
game.
damn, that well, you know what? They don't have what's the name playing. Sertain ain't gonna be there, right?
Train ain't gonna be there.
My man got 28-10. Oh, yo, damn. Is that dog? If that's 28-10.
Nah,
Damn,
man, I can't see that.
I can't see that. But that'd be nasty work for Dan. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You gotta understand, man. Buffalo helped Miami get them touchdowns last week, man.
No. Miami's had some impressive wins this year. They had a couple, which is weird. Other than Buffalo, they had one more impressive. Didn't they beat Atlanta? They
Yeah,
smacked
but
Atlanta.
it
Yeah,
smacked Atlanta, but that was early in the year, though.
No, it was after we did. I know that. It was after us.
We made Atlanta better with this.
That's my point. Look. You prove my point, bro.
Yeah, I mean, come on,
Right?
man.
I mean, I'm just saying. Atlanta was competitive against the Colts, right?
Yeah, it was competitive.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying if we talk about common opponents.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, bro.
They
wins may be more impressive. Their wins may be more impressive than our wins. I ain't gonna hold you. Other than the Jets, they beat the Jets. I think Jets are trash. But other than the Jets, they wins are more impressive than our wins.
That's true. I ain't gonna hold you on that one. That's true. More impressive. But I just feel like this, man. If I know I got somebody 5 per se, air quote, I'm playing my hardest. I'm like, yo, the microscope on me now.
No, I'm agreeing with you. I'm saying that my point is that this is why I'm like kind of going against DC Slim. It's like this win will be impressive to me. That shows there's a change that they can beat. Like if they could like beat Miami until a point which we're both talking about a last, basically like a gimme touchdown. Then I feel like that's change.
Yeah,
you dig what I'm saying? Like because if you tell me who's the better 3-7 team, are we really the better 3-7 team?
No.
All right. Just saying.
No, we not the better 3-7.
We both 3-7. And we're not, we don't have our starting quarterback.
Hey, two things can name the same, but it's totally different.
Yeah. they got their starting quarterback. We don't, right?
They got a pass rusher. We don't.
They got a number one wide receiver. We don't. I mean, Waddle was like their number one. Waddle's having good. I think his stats are good. Yeah, we don't. Like Waddle's up there. I don't know, bro. I'm just saying. If we do what me and you think they're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's improvement for Dan. That's all I'm saying.
If they play ball control and keep their defense off the field for a long period of time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like to your point, like I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that I'm not saying that we can't beat Miami. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that if they do beat Miami, then we gotta look at. I know you're looking at let's look at the Broncos, but for what this team is, I think that's improvement without even looking at the Broncos.
No, I'm talking baby steps. If we beat the Miami, I'm not going to jump off and be like, yeah, our defense is back. Nah.
No. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say improvement. I'm not gonna say we.
Improvement. Okay, got it.
I can't even say back. I don't know where we at. I can't even say back. Where we at? That's what I'm saying. You ain't say we back.
We ain't back. We are on the ground level right now. We way down there, man.
So we'll lose the trash bowl in Spain.
Trash bowl.
We can't beat anybody. Look. I like it. He look, man. DC Slim standing on business. That's why
I give him credit. He's consistent about that.
No, man, I ain't gonna hold you. He is consistent. That's why I'm trying to give him a waiver. But
I'm gonna take it the other direction though. Well, this is a turning point in the season, and we're going a 6-game run.
That's what I'm saying. What if Joe Gibbs did it back in the day?
That's what I'm saying. I've seen it happen.
I'm just saying, what if? Yeah, I'm saying if it happened, the energy got to be the same. That's what I'm saying. I ain't saying it's gonna happen. Don't get twisted. I don't think it's gonna happen. But I'm telling you, but I'm not gonna act like I ain't trying. I ain't hoping it happens. I definitely hope it happens. I definitely hope it happens. But that energy you see them, they do that. Yeah, your energy gotta be different, dog. I ain't gonna hold you. I want to see I love that stuff.
I'm gonna give you a trend though. Here's a scary thing, real quick.
Yeah.
They stop playing on the defensive side. Mm-hmm. All of a sudden now you start talking the offense is getting healthy. You get JD back.
Yeah.
Terry come back. Then Treylon. If you have Treylon, Terry, and Debo on the field at the same time, hey, I'm on that right now. I'm ready to roll, man.
Yeah. Look, I mean, if they look, I'll say this much because we saw it in Baltimore. We seen it in Baltimore.
Yeah.
Tyler Huntley, they need that Chicago game the worst way. He got that win because they knew they were going to get Lamar back after the bye. Like they knew they would get Lamar back. Oh no, they knew they would not after the bye. They knew Lamar back on that Thursday night game. They knew they were getting back on that Thursday night game. Lamar gets it back. Lamar does Lamar stuff. They're on a big winning streak. They're one game behind the Pittsburgh Steelers for first place in the AFC North.
Right.
But you see the difference? Like they needed somebody to start because they were losing with Cooper Rush. They were doing bad. They were on a losing streak. They get tied up for one game because they knew they need that one game because they knew Lamar could probably win like 4 or 5 in a row.
Right.
Well, I'm saying Lamar did that, and now so to your point, you got to get to a point. Like Dan got to get him to a point. You get JD5 back with Terry. You never know what can happen. That's all. I know what I'm saying. Look, man, because I see it. Like I gotta cover 2 teams. So if I gotta see a parallel situation, I see it.
You gotta see it. You got all of a sudden now you win a couple of games. It's different. Yeah. People start coming back. Everybody's healthy. You like end of the year. I just want to be competent and compete. Yeah. Also, we could be a spoiler too. Like, they playing their best football now because everybody's coming back. I've seen that happen in the NFL before.
Yeah.
People like trash, and next thing you know, they get everybody back. Like, okay.
Also, when you got a player like Jay, and it's like, and you're a leader because he's a natural leader, you start to believe. There's a belief. Forget how one is, because like DC Slim saying, like, yeah, he needs to play better. He does need to play better, but there is also, if you want to take that away, just take that element away about playing better. Right. People believe playing for Jaden, and that's the and we just talked about believing, the element of believing, like a player, but like a coach believes in a player and they play better. Well, you got a player that everybody believes in, the team can play better.
Exactly. You know and I feel like this. I think the defensive player is going to believe in Dan Quinn.
Yeah, I do. So I think so too. I really do. Will that result in a win? That's a whole different beast. But I do think I do think the defense will play better under Dan Quinn because if they false hope bigger than winning, let that sink in. Hey, what if like you got 28? What are DC Slim? If Miami scores 17 points, say the game is 17-13, if that's 17-13? Miami, right? If they win 17-13, are you blaming Dan? That's fair, right? If it's 17-13,
that's fair.
We all know, like, hey, Joe Wick couldn't get you no 17. You know what I'm saying? That'd be more Cliff fault than me, but
here's my baby step nugget for the game. If Miami go 3-0 in their first possession,
yep. Blame Dan. I know you would. You said what? Now they go 3-0. Yes.
If Miami go 3-0 on their first possession,
I'll be like, what?
I'm like, okay, let's go. But we'll see. That's baby steps for me.
Baby steps. Hey, Paul, let folks know how you catch you on social media, my guy.
I'm at 650 on X and Blue Sky, same thing. 650 in my handle. I'm in the chat on ABG, Auburn Go everything. Yeah, come on, Earth. Guest star on Urban Sports sometimes.
Yeah, it's my guy, man. He already know he be guest starring. Don't get it twisted, he do. And he guest star. Guest star. He be spitting that real stuff, bro.
When the beat reporters don't come in while they call me and Tyler,
I need some fun folks, man.
Yeah,
I'll be like, you know what? I need something. When my folks are they in Spain, let me have a good time. Let me get some guys on here that I like.
That photo was crazy. They was on a field trip.
They are on a field trip. They are enjoying it. They living their best lives, man. They enjoying it. They
all props to all of them. They do a good job. So and all props to Wole. I'm telling you, man, you make being on the other screen a lot easier, man. I see what you do. So
appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah. It's all fun and let me air my opinions. I may be out there. No, I'm not out there. I'm enjoying it.
You good.
Actually, I'm the only person that's more right than Wole on his own show, but I'm not gonna say nothing. No.
It's all good, bro. Don't go there, bro. Don't make me. We're doing the kumbaya thing. Don't.
Hey! I'm petty. I keep score.
I love it, man. I love it. Y'all gotta get open panel on this one day. I will get an open panel one day. Hey. Do I do open panel? I do open panel Like bases open on the Auburn
Post
nigga
game
everything.
show.
Post game.
Yeah,
Everybody
post game.
open.
Everybody. Oh, it's
I get out.
overtime.
Yeah, like I open it up to everybody. I let you DC Slim. I let you come out. You can't. I mean DC Slim. You came out there and told everybody how you felt about his coaching staff. And I actually said you made a lot of sense.
Actually,
I'm
that day
real.
you did make great points. You
You make
did.
great points. Right? You know, I don't never. One thing about me, I don't never argue like folks who make great points. I don't gotta agree with you, but I don't never argue. I won't be like that's a bad point.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
long
But
as you, I mean, as long as you back up your stuff with like facts, I'm never gonna be like a bad
yeah,
point. That's one
like
thing
we
I
said.
try to. That's one thing I'll try to say. Like I do try to differ from everybody else who do like these streams or whatever, and or people go wild on social media. Is like
Yeah.
these folks be like acting like what they say is like right all the time. Like
It's
nah,
not right, man. Like,
it's not.
that's why I
Stuff is
appreciate the two pods, man, because you let us speak our piece, our opinion, agree with it or not. But my point is, it's not like, sometimes, like for me, for instance,
yeah,
I'm no cut cards.
yeah,
I go after your guests sometimes.
yeah,
Like the beat reporters. I'm like,
yeah,
come on, they wilding. So but
yeah.
it's all respect, but just for you to let us have that platform, we all appreciate it, man.
Oh no, I appreciate y'all, man. I just keep
But
like I think that it's dope that y'all, one thing I like y'all opinions, man. And it's not like everything comes from a place. Dude, I got an Eagles fan in this chat who talk about Commander stuff. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
Coach be wilding though.
Wildin', but I let him get
Yeah.
his stuff off. You know what I'm saying? Because
And I mean wild in a good way.
in
Coach
a good way.
becoming, but yeah, Coach becoming some good points though. I ain't gonna admit
Yeah,
it to him, but
yeah, good point. But I know your energy. I know where his energy come from, though.
yeah, yeah. You
It's okay.
can't he say he the ops, but he is,
Yeah,
but
he the ops, but it's cool though. Like I get it.
he not.
But
But
I
yeah,
get
what
it
I'm
though.
saying is the show is not all about y'all. You know what I'm
No, I don't
saying?
want it to be about. And I don't. Like I feel like
You
everybody's every like this stream I do, and obviously ABG. That's the thing I like.
yeah,
But I want it to be like everybody's opinion matters. That's the most important
yeah,
thing.
exactly.
Like everybody's opinions matter. Like, and I
And
don't like you saw I kick that cat out the chat when he was
yeah,
being disrespectful. I don't care
yeah,
who
he's
you
being
are. Like,
disrespectful. Yeah,
yeah,
okay, who
like,
you are?
if
Yeah, I
you
remember
start
that.
being disrespectful to folks, I'm gonna kick you out of the chat, like because
Yeah,
that's not the environment I want. I want everybody's opinion to be respected. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like,
And to
yeah,
be honest with you, this is all props to y'all. I only listen to our sports talk radio shows around here.
I don't listen to them either.
I talk to you and Candy,
Yeah,
everybody in the chat. I kind of
appreciate
vibe off that
it.
because it ain't the vibe, man. They don't talk for the people. They ain't the
Yeah,
street, man.
I just want like my whole thing is like I don't want narratives. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, thank you. There's no narratives. Thank you.
I
There's
don't want
no
no narratives. I
narrative.
don't want nobody like if somebody tell me like the Terry thing. I joke around with it, but like I was like I get folks points. I get everybody point, but whatever. But I'm always like you just gotta give me like what is even with Terry. I'm like, what is your backup plan? Or
Yeah,
what it is like if you want to get like what is your plan like or is that legit like is that real, you know what I'm saying, like
right,
can that
right,
really be attainable, you know what I'm saying,
right.
because I'll tell you if it's attainable I'll be like I got no problem with it, even
Yeah,
players I like I got no problem with it, like it's got
yeah,
to be attainable, you know what I'm saying.
right. And you right. And like some of these, I don't name no names, but some of these shows like this, I put you like this. If you a player in DC,
Oh,
you're
Doc,
around long.
Doc, my guy, go ahead.
Yeah, if you're around long enough in DC as a player and you the hero, you're gonna be long enough, you're gonna be the villain after a while.
Yes,
And they will, and some of these people will turn on you.
yes, agreed.
Yeah. We
I'm not,
know who. We know who. But
yeah.
people did, and they let
Well, I
people
told
come
this.
on and spew
Well, I
and
told
spew
this.
nonsense, man.
I told this to and this is when I used to like on the beat. I used to cover stuff. I told this to Bashar Breland.
Yeah,
Told him like we had a discussion about that.
yeah.
You know
Breland
what
used to
I'm
be the cornerback,
saying? He'll come on. He
huh?
used to come to yeah. Hmm?
Okay, yeah, yeah.
He
He was a
come on the
cool
show.
dude.
Yeah, real cool. He been on the show. He been on the show before twice.
Yeah,
Breland. Yeah, had the same discussion about that because they used to like him and then they turned on him.
eternal. Hey,
Yeah. So like yeah, but yeah, man. I mean, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all know y'all dope.
cool.
Y'all all dope, man. Yeah. B Mitch is like, I don't. B Mitch is a wild dude. I don't think he has his moments when he's not a company guy, but then he has his moments when he is. I agree.
Yeah,
Um,
but I
it's different. It's
stuff.
different when you get paid for that. But I do respect B Mitch. I think B Mitch is a real one. I just think that Like he'll call out the media. He will call out the media though. He has called out the media about how they cover JD. He be like a lot of them fake. With
Yeah,
it.
he call out people his own station.
Yeah, he do be calling out
Facts.
station. So I don't know. It's hard. It's hard. Like like I will say that. Like he got his moments. He is definitely different. DC Slim. He different than when he wasn't connected to the team. I will say that though. Like, but he do go hard though. Every once in a while, the old B Mitch come out though. Like, don't get it twisted.
Hey, but here's the thing: people like we been around. Our old when we first DC Media Sports, they would go hard. Remember, man? I'm gonna tell you, my Steve Zabe is my all-time favorite. I don't care what nobody.
He insulted Mark Brunell in his face.
Yeah, but Steve think like we do though. He was like, man, look,
he's a fan though. He's really a fan though.
He's really a fan. Steve ain't put no punch cards with nobody.
Nah, he really a fan. Steve's really a fan. A big fan at that too. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all for pulling up. I'm kind of hungry.
Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it.
Appreciate y'all. I'm hungry too. I ain't gonna lie. I need to eat. So, but yeah, man, we got before we end it, I do want to mention that we will be doing like Paul talked about ABG Aubrey to go everything. We'll be pulling up. Damn, I can't believe 8:00 in the morning. Oh, good God. 8:00 in the morning. 8:00 in the morning. And we'll have our post game probably at 12:15, which ain't bad. The post game doesn't bother me. 12:15, I'll knock out stuff out of my day kind of early. So yeah, we'll have all that. So we'll have Candy on from Spain.
Oh, had a Candy gonna be on?
Yeah, she should be on from Spain. We'll have Candy on, and yeah, we'll shoot the breeze, and keep it real. You know how we are. And then we'll probably, I'm not sure when we'll do a recap show with Candy, or I'll do it separately. I'm not sure yet because I don't know when she gets back. But
look out for Tuesday, probably Tuesday.
It'll be Tuesday or Monday. Maybe Monday. If I do
hey, man, shout out to Lake Lewis. Pull up, Lake. We know you listening. Where you been?
Oh, Lake's been telling me. I got Lake. I'm getting back. He said the last show, just hit him up anytime, but it's been like been busy. Yeah, I've been getting like a rack of folks. And plus I've been doing the Candy thing.
I got you.
And I be having my mission to get and try to get some other younger reporters on too. I had like
I appreciate that. Yeah, we like it, but since PSU ain't hit, he ain't been on here no more.
No, I'm gonna get him. Oh, I've been throwing shade to him.
Yeah, gotta get him on.
I've been throwing shade. I'd be like, we are. Anyway, man, you've been listening to the Urban Sports Scene for ages. You dig? Deuces. We are out.
Thank you. Peace.
Swag.